Hello, everyone. How is everyone? I know it's been such a long time. Hey, Miss Sherry.
Hello, hello,
Miss Penny's
hello.
joining us. Hey, did you by any chance hear about the case on Wade Wilson?
Wade Wilson.
This is a murder
Just
case.
come up on my TV. That's what the delay that I have on my TV. Go ahead.
So
Wade
Wade,
Wilson.
yes. So he is a.
Where's it at?
So it happened in Florida. Let me Wade. It happened in Florida. He murdered two ladies, but he was a good-looking young man. Like you would have never. And he gets a lot of attention in jail because now he's got tattoos on his face. But he had a horrible taste in both women and men because I guess he would play people. I don't know. He just had a way with people, but he killed
Is
two
it the guy
women.
that's got all them tattoos all over his face? He was
Yes, and he gets
a
a
gun
lot of
looking guy.
yes, and um
He was in court here a
he
while
ended up
back.
hmm he murdered two girls. Let's see. Wade.
Did you see where they gave uh that guy, they gave him death by lethal injection.
Yes,
So he'll
yes,
probably
I
be on death
did.
row. He'll probably be on death row, and
Yeah,
we
taxpayer
taxpayers
money.
have to keep him up. And
Yep.
he'll probably go up for a new trial and probably get
hmm
paroled in about three
Yep.
years.
Yep. Hey, Carrie. I don't know where
It
Miss
makes me
Joyce is.
sick. I think
It
that when
is.
you get sentenced to death to something like that, they ought to do it right then and there.
I do too. It's like almost like giving them, oh, that's okay. You know,
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
you're okay. Let
Well,
me
I'm glad he got death though, but
I want
still.
to print out my little thing here because he's going to be
All
sitting
right,
in,
who do I
he's
need
just
to
going to be
say hi
sitting in
to? Okay, Sherry, Carrie,
mhm.
and
Hey, Carrie.
bits,
Carrie, that
bits,
rhymes.
bits and bobs.
That's Sherry. Bits and Bobs is Sherry.
Sherry. Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Bits and Bob is Sherry. So how is
Okay.
everyone? I know you guys are probably saying, where the heck is May? Lots is going on, guys. Lots is
Seems
going
like
on.
forever that we've been on here, hasn't it?
I
I
know.
have a
I
new
know.
injury, guys. I have a new injury.
What's your injury?
My ankle. I've
What you
sprained my ankle and I'm hobbling around in a boot.
Oh no. How did you do that?
If I say going to the bathroom,
Was it
it's
because you took your
it's
medication?
hilarious. It's hilarious. I always get hurt going to the bathroom. Oh my god. Oh Lord.
Yeah, last time you got a black eye from the going to the bathroom.
Well, I mean, I got the eye injury, and then I got hurt again, or hurt before that, didn't I?
I think you did.
I can't remember.
Seems like every night
I hit
you
my
seem to get
head or
hurt a lot.
something.
Uh-huh. Okay, so Wade Wilson, he's basically,
I know what you're
oh, that's
talking
the
about
wrong,
now.
why is that giving me the right guy?
I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
who you're talking about.
Wade Wilson.
Oh, anyway, what's going
Anyway,
on with you?
he's a good-looking young man. I mean, I don't know what possessed him, and it was actually his father who got him to, who turned him in and got him to say where these girls were buried. But he put these tattoos. He was a good-looking young man when he went in, but he was an abusive, very abusive to all the people he was dating. He had a horrible taste in people because he dated some weird people. But he knew his looks would get him whatever he wanted, because even now in jail, women just go gaga over him, even though he has all these tattoos now on his face.
Right, he's so ugly now. He looks like the devil.
Yeah. He well, he said that the reason he committed the murders was because he was heavily on drugs.
Mm.
And he's only like, he was born in 94, so he's not that old.
Yeah. Sherry, I don't need bubble wrap. I need a padded room.
She needs padded, yeah.
Padded cell.
All right, let me show you a picture of this guy, because he is really, really like.
Oh,
he was a good-looking young man, but he was it seemed like he was very troubled.
Really?
Like, yeah, and it seemed like it was
What's
a
that
lot
noise?
to do with drugs. Oh, on my printer.
Oh, okay.
You hear that? Yeah, that's my printer. I don't know when he started to do all these tattoos.
Sounds like he's chopping up somebody.
Yeah, I don't know when he started to do all the tattoos in his face. Obviously in jail, because he didn't go in with the tattoos. But this is him before going in. Let me show you. Hold on.
Yeah, I like to see him before.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see.
I tell you what, I've been cussing all day.
Hi.
My printer, I've been trying to print out the collection, and I don't understand why one print will print borderless, and then I push to put next print in, and it prints with the border, and then it'll print half the page and spit the other page out. Oh my God, I've been cussing. Oh.
You see them?
Oh, yeah. Oh my God, he is handsome.
He's very handsome, and he would draw in a lot of attention, and people. He even said it. He knew that
Look at his little dimples.
Yes, they said his look. He said himself that his looks would get people to do anything. But now he just looks like, I don't know what the heck.
Oh my God.
Why would they allow?
The devil possessed him, because I'm telling you.
Yes.
Oh my God.
He's definitely got some mental illness going on, and these are the two women he killed. He just randomly went up and killed them. Something in him just said, he was so high, so strung up, he just felt like he wanted to kill him.
Oh.
But he had he had men, women. I mean, he I don't know.
He didn't need to kill.
It was almost like I don't know. Yeah, like it was almost like, this is just the logo from the Florida State, but I mean, it was almost, but he just destroyed his face. Glory.
Oh, it's more than that now. The one I've seen him, and it's more than that. I mean, his whole face is covered now.
Why would prison? Why? How in the world are they doing this in prison? Like, why? It's like he knows he's stuck in jail for the rest of his life, but he's just, now he's just doing whatever.
Give up on himself.
So let me read up on his case.
Okay.
So let's see what we got.
Hi, Joyce.
Hey, Miss Joyce, how are you? So we're talking about Wade Wilson. I don't know if you've heard him. So he was born in May 20th, so he's soon to have a birthday here. He's going to be turning, 32?
Wow.
May 20th. All right, let's see what's going on. So he was born in May of 94. He's convicted of murdering two women in 2019. One was Christine and one was Diane in Cape Coral, Florida. due to sharing the name of Marvel character Wade Deadpool Wilson, has been referred to as the media as the Deadpool killer. Wilson was sentenced to death in 2024 after being found guilty of two. So so that's probably why he's doing all the, the tattoos. He just figures he's on death row.
Mm-hmm.
So he just doesn't
But he
care.
was back in court here just a few months ago because I seen him on Dolly.
Really? Well, he's got
Yeah.
6 charges, including murder. So let's see. Life and early crimes. Wade was born to teenage parents. I think his dad was saying he was like 14, 15 when he became a dad
Wow.
to them. So the parents were, teenagers. He was adopted by Steve and Candace Wilson and raised in Tallahassee, Florida, where he attended high school. During his youth, Wilson was also described as troubled. So it's probably because, parents weren't really there
Felt like
for
no.
him.
Well, yeah, and he felt like they didn't want him if somebody else
Right.
adopted him.
Right. That's what I'm gathering, is that he has a lot of mental illness because of feeling a sense of abandonment.
Yeah,
He
yeah, yeah.
sustained several head injuries during his childhood, 4 concussions, and adolescence, which he later cited as contributing to his feelings of instability. He has encountered with the law since 2012, where he was involved in various incidents, including burglary, assault, firearm related offenses. In November of 2013, Wilson was sentenced to prison for burglary and grand theft, serving until September of 2014. In 2015, he faced charges of sexual battery. So a lot of the people that dated him, and to include men, said he would physically abuse them. He was constantly beating up on his exes or whoever he was dating at the time. Um,
Mm.
and kidnapping after a woman accused him of assaulting her in his vehicle following a party. However, he was acquitted on these charges by a jury. Wilson was a witness and informant for Leon County Sheriff's Office in 2016 and 2018 case against Brian Winchester, who was also Wilson's cellmate. Wilson said he was offered $20,000 to kill Winchester's wife. Wilson then informed police, claiming he didn't feel right about it. Wilson appears briefly in Mr. and Mrs. Murder, giving the police his statement against a former cellmate. By 2017, Wilson was incarcerated again for stealing firearms, serving until 2018. So he had a lot of run-ins with the
He's a
law.
snitch.
He was a
He
snitch.
worked for the cops.
Yep. By 2017, Wilson was incarcerated again for stealing firearms, serving to July of 2018. Later, 2018, he was mentioned in connection with the case of Jerry Michael Mike Williams, the target of an alleged murder for hire plotted by his wife, Denise Williams. While serving time with Wilson, he received $20,000 in white manila envelope at a meetup post-release while in probation to carry an attack. In February of 2019, his former girlfriend reported an incident in which he allegedly assaulted and choked her. Although she accused him of kidnapping and rape, investigators did not pursue these charges. So, I mean, he's had several of sexual battery and kidnapping, because that goes back to 2014. No one did anything. They let him off the hook. And there he was again, and 5 years later doing the same thing. Although
Joyce,
she
when
accused
she
him of
finishes,
kidnapping,
I'll read your comment. Go ahead.
although she accused him of kidnapping and rape, investigators did not pursue these charges due to lack of evidence, did not do a DNA testing, and an existing no contact order. In July of 2019, Wilson was arrested again for battery. So he's had all these run-ins. 2019, Wilson was committed 2 murders. So in July of 2017, he had this case. Well, I'm sorry. In February 2019, His girlfriend at the time reported that he assaulted her. Nothing was done. That was dropped in July of 2019. And then several months later, in October of 2019, he committed the murder of 2 women. Had they done something then, this could have been prevented. After
Love over
Wilson had
coffee.
his first-
Hello.
Hello. Oh, that's Tina. Hi, Tina.
Hi, Tina.
Hello, Tina. How are ya?
Okay, keep reading.
Okay. So we're talking about this guy from Florida. He's a good-looking young man prior to going to jail, and now he's got all these weird tattoos, and he's just he looks like almost like Jack Skeleton. Like he's got the tattoos of Jack Skeleton. Okay, so in October 2019, he committed 2 murders within hours. So within hours of committing one murder,
he did them both at the same time?
Yes, within hours. Yeah.
Wow.
There's this big. We were watching that yesterday, and we're like, "What the heck? This guy is good looking. What possessed him to do what he did?" But now
that you know.
Now reading up the fact that his parents were teenage parents that gave him up for adoption, he probably had that kind of, neglect and abandonment issues. Later that day, after luring, so the one victim, what he ended up doing was he stopped, he saw her walking. I saw this in the series yesterday. He saw her walking. She was walking to work. He stopped and asked her for directions to the high school. She got in the car with him, not knowing that this was the last time anyone would ever see her, because he drove around and ran over her. He beat her and then ran his car over her.
Wow. I was going to ask you
into
how
his car under the false pretenses. Wilson murdered the mother. Murdered the mother of 2. After strangling her, he realized that Louise was still breathing, so he drove his car over her multiple times, as Wilson himself admitted, until she looked like spaghetti. Oh my God.
Lord.
Oh my God. That is just like a horrible picture. So basically
he mutilated her.
Yep. Oh my God.
A pile of mush is what they're saying is like a pile of mush. Red mush.
Yeah, so basically he just kind of did.
Wow. Wow, some people.
He just kept.
I just don't understand why they give them death row. I don't understand it.
Well, I don't understand why they kept letting him get off the hook. I mean, it wasn't his first run with the law.
That's just like what's his name out in California that killed his wife Stacy or whatever her name was, and she was pregnant. You remember?
Which one was that?
Oh my gosh. He's the number one jail person that gets more mail than anybody, and gets.
Oh, Peterson.
Yes, Scott Peterson.
Scott Peterson.
Look how long he's been on death row. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Yes, I agree. He gets a lot of women. With this young man, he gets a lot of women. And how sick can you be? He has a history of assault and battery. He has a history of,
Scott Peterson, Lord have mercy. These women want to marry him too.
But this guy in particular has had a history. Everyone he's ever dated from the time he was able to date has accused him of physical violence.
Right. Well, let me read what Joyce said back here before I forget it, okay? She said, I watched Ted Bundy's last confession video. He did some really gross, sick things to the dead bodies. He had 5 heads in his freezer at one time and would take one out and do sexual acts.
Ew.
Using the dead person's mouth.
That is disgusting.
I don't
That
want
is
to
just
think about
beyond
that.
disgusting.
It's just,
I don't even. I can't even imagine.
I don't understand why they just give them death row and then taxpayers have to keep them up. Fix their teeth, fix their eyes, give them an
Mm-hmm.
education, give them diplomas.
Mm-hmm. Basically
They
give them
get
everything.
they get cable TV.
Mm-hmm. I don't understand either. I think it's disgusting, and I think that it shouldn't be.
It's broken. Our judicial system is broken.
It is. It's very much
It
so.
about makes me cry to think that man run over that woman so much that she looked like spaghetti. Though it just about makes me cry.
And the thing
Brag.
about
I
it
mean,
is that
and him testifying to
bragging
it and
about it.
saying that it's like he was bragging about it.
Exactly. That's exactly what I think is that he's bragging about what he did to this woman. Okay, so that was our murder mystery, murder case, and I just think
Now
that
that you've got
there's
me all
something wrong.
tore up,
I
Joyce.
just think that there's definitely something wrong with people. Like what goes through your
But we can't blame it
head?
all on mental illness. A lot of it's just pure
No,
meanness.
some people are just, I think that it's just. I hate to say that they're born that way, but
They're
I honestly
devil. I think they're demon possessed.
yes, like there was this one mom, she had 2 children. I saw this one. I can't remember what the case is because I was watching the case the other day. What she had 2 children. Her son, obviously there was something wrong with him because he would hurt animals. And off the bat
They say
when
that
you're
that's the
hurting an
number one
animal,
sign.
yes, that is absolutely right. That there is something definitely wrong with you when you are hurting an animal.
Innocent little
And
animal.
she knew that there was something wrong. He was very violent. Um, but as a mom, you never want to think the worst of your kid. And she knew she should have gotten help for him. And one day, you know what he did? He murdered her daughter. So
Oh,
she, mhm, he murdered his own sister.
sibling.
Yeah.
How'd he do it?
His little sister, he murdered her.
You know how he did it?
I can't remember how. I can't remember
Drowned her.
because I started seeing. Let me see if I can find a case. I know it was on TV, and I didn't finish watching it because I got interrupted.
Right.
Let me
When I
see.
called you, was it?
No, it was
I'm just
I
kidding.
was
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh.
no, I was at the shop.
Oh.
And I put on the thing to, as I'm working just to listen to something and keep focus, working.
Yeah.
And I try to turn on a podcast or something. And I was listening to it, and all of a sudden I had to stop because Brianna and I listen to a lot of that. And Eric, we listen to, oh, I can't remember. Maybe Brianna does, but she hasn't been feeling good. So,
Well, how's she doing?
she's doing a lot better. She got an iron infusion
That
yesterday.
makes you iron
Um,
makes you sick.
yeah, well, it was, I guess she felt nauseous, but her body was hurting. Um, and so she went to work, and she should have not gone to work. And her job is so inconsiderate that right after she had her infusion, they had her go into work. And I told her, don't do it. Call out sick if you're not feeling good. And she called, she let the owner know, and then they didn't find a replacement for like, I think 4 hours after. She had to sit there and wait. And so I was really upset. I was so pissed. I'm like, I'm so over this job that you're doing.
Right.
I can't wait till we get our coffee shop up and running so that she doesn't have to keep going in there and dealing with those people.
One step at a time.
Yep. I'm printing, guys, so we can create something. So in the process, I'm going to try to find that case.
Anyway, I got my sheets printed out, and then my daggone phone wouldn't download the ephemera, so I could print any I can't even talk ephemera for it. I got 2 pages of that printed out, and I just give up. I said, "Oh, I might be calling HP, ordered me a new printer."
I'm trying to find it. Who was the mom that her son killed her daughter? Your specific case.
How is everyone tonight?
One recent case, a mother named Charity Bennett, whose teenage son killed his 4-year-old sister, Ella. That's it. I think that's it. It's called Evil Lives Here. Let me look up the case. Charity, she was crying because she said she lost both of her kids because one murdered the other.
Yeah. And it's hard. It's hard. Like, I mean, the love that you have for your children.
Yeah.
And to know that he did something evil, and then she still loves him, and bless her heart.
You don't know what
her
to.
emotions,
you're supposed to. Okay, so this case stems from 2007 in Abilene, Paris. Bennett was 13 years old when he murdered his 4-year-old sister Ella inside her home. Prosecutors said the killing was planned and that Harris specifically wanted to emotionally destroy his mother. Wow. According to reports,
I was just saying her emotions.
Yeah.
Oh,
according to the report, he convinced the babysitter to leave the home. He went to Ella's room late at night. Ella was stabbed 17 times.
Oh my word.
He later called 911 and reportedly pretended he thought she was a demon. Investigators and later documentaries described him as showing signs of severe psychopathic traits and emotional detachment even at a young age. Yeah, that I did see. I remember seeing in TV something close to this about this case, but I just couldn't, when I was hearing it by ear, I couldn't, correlate it.
Wow.
Why the case shocked people. What horrified many people was that Paris appeared calm and intelligent afterwards. Charity later said she had believed he loved Ella because he acted like a caring older brother for years. One of the most chilling details came when Charity, recounting a question Paris allegedly asked her after the murder, "What are you going to do now?" Like, he specifically asked his mom, "What are you going to do now?" So he did it. Yeah. Paris later admitted he knew the worst pain he could inflict on his mother was taking away one of her children. Charity's life afterward became a subject of documentaries, including The Family I Had, Evil Lives Here, My Child, The Killer. She has spoken openly about the impossible situations of loving her son while grieving her daughter. For years, she continued visiting Paris in prison because she had promised she would never abandon him. Eventually, she stopped contact after feeling he remained manipulative and dangerous. So even in jail,
I bet he threatened her.
Even in jail, he didn't change. I honestly don't think that some people is worthy of change.
Well,
I don't think so.
I'm just glad she got the courage, and I admire her for still visiting him,
Mhm,
until she knew that it was time to stop,
She also later found support and advocacy efforts connected to violence, trauma, and mental health. Because Paris was only 13 in Texas. Also, Abilene, Texas. He wasn't too far from where I live. Oh.
Wow. You probably met him
Um,
on the street and didn't know it.
well, I didn't live here in 2007. I did. Wait a minute. I lived in San Antonio. Yeah, we were here. Huh. I didn't remember. Huh, that's weird. Okay, so he did not allow Texas law did not allow him to be tried as an adult at the age. He pleaded guilty in juvenile court and received the maximum sentence available, 40 years in prison. Possibility of parole after 20 years. He is reportedly eligible. Get this.
Oh, Lord.
Guess when he's going to be eligible for parole?
2026.
2027. You're close.
Wow.
They said a lot of people consider this
He
case
doesn't need to be on the street. He's a danger to society.
exactly because he doesn't seem like he has any remorse. It's also saying that Paris seems completely normal and affectionate, which made the betrayal and violence even harder for Charity. So, in other words, he pretended to care about his sister, even though he had a deep-rooted hatred towards his mother and sister.
Sherry said he fed on her grief, even in jail. Poor lady.
Oh, I just could not imagine. I mean, you.
But can you imagine his mom, the knowing that he's getting out? Can you
Yeah,
imagine what she's feeling? I bet she lives in danger. Lives in
she probably
danger.
she probably feels like, what do you do? This monster that killed your baby is coming out, but at that same time, that monster is your child.
Yeah, but see, she knows he's a danger though. Remember, she quit visiting him in jail because she knew he was dangerous,
Mm-hmm.
and now that she knows he's getting out, I bet you $1 that she's afraid for her own life.
Mm-hmm.
But for the ones that had just came in, we were talking about the update on. I I cannot think of his name. May starts with an H. I do know that. The UPS driver that killed the little girl.
Tanner.
Tanner what though? Starts with an
Tanner.
H.
It's Tanner. Tanner Hunter. Tanner Hunter.
Okay.
Tanner Hunter.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
anyway, they gave him death by lethal injection.
But again, he's going to be sitting there for like forever, and he's never going to
Right.
see the. He's
He'll
never going to
never
see
see the
that. We're
needle. He'll
never going to
never see the
see
needle.
justice for that little girl. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No,
And that
he
was in
won't.
Texas also.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure where, but
I just don't. It was in. Oh God, what town was that?
I mean, we had talked about this a couple streams
I know.
back.
I know. That just shows how bad our memory is.
Right.
Oh God, Scott Peterson, sickest. Yeah, Scott Peterson for sure because she was a beautiful lady.
Well, the girl that he was seeing at the time,
Mm-hmm.
that turned over evidence.
Mm-hmm.
and how the media went again. I mean, oh my God, they went. She couldn't help it because he did. I mean, she knew that probably he was. She knew he was married.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but she did not. I don't think she knew he was going to murder his wife.
I just
Do
think
you?
that
Do you? I mean, the media went really hard on that woman. She's blonde
because she,
headed,
because she was involved with him.
right?
No, I didn't hear
Well,
that part.
she turned over state evidence on him too, though.
I just don't understand these women that are like, that they visit these monsters. They're monsters.
Yeah, but
Why
you
on
know
earth?
what?
Why on earth would you be
I
like
bet you
Charles
she
Manson?
thinks. I bet
There
she
was
thinks
women
she's the
who
lucky
were.
one. He could have killed her. You know what I mean?
Oh, Joy says that she didn't know that he was married.
Oh, he did. Okay.
How about the lady who drowned her two small children because her boyfriend didn't want kids? I know. Well, here's another case. Just yesterday in San Antonio, they found we were actually in a store working, and Nani says, oh, they're looking for a murder of two children that was just found dead, burned to death in a
Oh my God.
vehicle.
Oh my
And I'm
gosh.
like, what? Yeah. And so I'm like, what are you talking about? She says, yeah, there was this report just came in that they're trying to find a murder suspect for two children that were found burnt to death in a vehicle. And I'm like, what? Well, today she found, she got more updates on it. They found the murderer. Guess who it was?
The father.
Nope.
The boyfriend.
Nope.
The mother.
The mother. The mother. The one person that's here to defend these
Protect
babies.
them.
Well,
Did
one of
she
the
burn them
children,
and then put them in the car, or did she set the car on fire and burn them?
I think, hold on, let me ask Brianna. Brianna, I think the two kids that were found to death burnt, were they burned before or after? They don't know yet, so they're trying to investigate. So they were, I guess the car was set on fire.
Okay.
So they don't know if she just placed them in there or what. But I'm assuming that she murdered them before
probably
and then
poured
put them in there and
gas
then
in
set them
there.
on fire.
Yeah, poured gas
Yeah,
in there.
but one of the children, cutest little kid,
Oh.
The
How old were they?
4-year-old. There was a 5-year-old and a 4-year-old. The 4-year-old
Wow.
was not. Oh, sorry, 5 and 7. I thought he was 4. Oh, the 5-year-old was nonverbal autistic.
Oh.
So, again, there's a lot of
That's
places that you can go and
horrible.
try to get help for your kids. I just
I
don't
mean,
understand.
But
But she looked
he
crazy.
couldn't help himself.
Yeah, innocent babies. Like,
I'm emotional tonight.
I know, I hear it. Um, I just, I got emotional today. Nani was like, when she was telling me about these two babies, and I'm like, no. She's like, why are you getting emotional over these two babies? And I'm like, because they're innocent babies. They don't, their life was cut short because someone just couldn't. If you can't handle your children, just like the one that Miss Sherry was talking about, the mom drowning them because the boyfriend didn't want. If your boyfriend or
Give them to
significant,
somebody. If you
give
love your
them to
boyfriend more than your
somebody.
kids, give them to somebody.
Exactly. Like, these
You don't
kids
take their
deserve.
life. Don't take their
Right.
life. They didn't
Exactly.
ask. They didn't ask for him to decide that.
They didn't ask to be born.
Yeah.
Period.
I mean,
They
give
did
them a
not ask to be
choice.
born.
Give them a choice. Give them a chance.
Give it to someone who can possibly take care of it. And if not, you know, call social services and say, hey, listen, I can't, give
Can't
them up to a
handle it.
doctor.
You better give me some pills or I'm going to snap.
Right. I don't know. Some of these people are just think that there's something not right with them. But
Do you ever watch Snap?
yes, I have. I have a lot.
That's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Okay, I printed out in the back because I wanted. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Cool.
5, 6, 7.
6, 7. Everyone's always saying 6, 7, 6, 7. Have you ever heard that? Kids talking about 6, 7. 6,
I
7. I don't
hear.
know. I don't know.
Here's Casey's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it loose
Aww.
again. Why did you let it go? Because it bit my finger so. Which finger did it bite? This little finger on my right.
Where did you hear that song from?
What do you
Where did
say?
you hear that? Miss Rachel?
Yeah.
No way.
Oh, I love it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive.
Emma's been talking so much now that it's been like she was just here.
He
She just
likes
left
Elmo.
yesterday. You
He
like
loves it.
Elmo?
He loves Elmo and Cookie Monster.
Oh my God, Emma does too. She loves a Cookie Monster. She sleeps with a Cookie Monster and Elmo doll.
Oh.
Yeah, we got these. We found these two little ones like this, and she'll sleep with it. She'll sleep with one on this arm and one on this arm, and then we'll go night night Elmo, night night Cookie Monster. And she goes, "Arf, arf, 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 arf."
Oh.
Oh, they're so cute.
When Casey gets ready to eat his lunch, I'll say, Cookie Monster!
Aren't they amazing? I just love them.
Yeah.
I just love them.
All right, we got somebody else in here. Who? Kay. Let's see.
Kay. Hello, Kay.
Kay's Artful
Hello.
Journey.
Hi, welcome. Nice to have you here. So today we're talking about murder mystery while we're creating. I'm working on my design paper that I've designed. Trying to get this little.
You can look at it on Coffee or
Yeah.
Ko-Fi, whichever. Ko-Fi.
Coffee.
And Carrie can put that link in if she wants to. One of these days, I'm going to get my phone set up so I can help do something.
Let me get. So nice to have you. How did you find us, Kay?
She says
So let me give you an update. So we're working on our coffee shop. What's that?
Go ahead.
We're working on our little coffee shop. Hoping that we can get some kind of. We were supposed to have a retreat, like a junk journal class, June 6th, but because there's been some construction being done, we won't be able to do it possibly after July 19th because they're doing the World Cup. So from June 11th through July 19th, this is where my little coffee shop's going to be. And then after that, we can be able to do like a little junk journal, almost retreat. And then Brianna her drinks are amazing. Like when I say amazing, I have gained probably like 10 pounds just drinking some of these. I have never had a dirty soda. And let me tell you, I've had one that I love so much. It's called a strawberry cheesecake dirty soda. Oh God, so good. It is so good. It
We
is
can
good.
taste
It's too
it through
fattening
your
for you.
voice. We
Too-
can taste it through your
I, I
voice.
I love it. I love it so much, and I'm like, oh my God, I have to say no to it because it's just like, and even matcha. Like I like matcha, but and she's got another one. It's called a fizzy honey. She calls it fizzy honey, and it's like an orange sickle. You remember the orange sickle
Oh,
popsicles?
creamsicles.
Creamsicles, yes. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I'm like, oh
We
my
have a
God.
pals here. We have a pals here that makes creamsicle milkshakes. Oh my gosh!
Uh-huh.
In the summertime, oh my god! Oh gosh, I love them. It's like
Well,
a dreamsicle milkshake, vanilla. Like it's mixed with vanilla and creamsicle. Oh, it's so good. Orange and vanilla.
uh-huh.
It's called Pals,
Uh-huh.
and there's a chain of them around here, and they're known for their hot dogs and their French fries. And uh, Brittany, when she lived here in North Carolina, her dad lived in
Mm-hmm.
Kingsport, and he would have to bring her
Mm-hmm.
pals because she was pregnant and craving pals.
Are they still working on baby number two? I mean, not Brittany, but your daughter?
Yeah,
Aw.
yeah, yeah.
God, I'm freezing. I'm freezing, guys. I'm freezing. I'm trying to get a cover uploaded so I can print the cover. So that's why you're listening to
Oh,
me over
okay,
here. I do it.
okay.
I'm over here clicking
Well,
because
I
I'm trying
asked
to
everybody how they were doing, and nobody answered me. How is everyone tonight?
yeah.
How are you guys? We want to know
What
about
have you
y'all
guys been up
too.
to?
What you all know about all our little bruises. We
I
want to
broke
know
my
about you
glasses
all.
today.
Oh no! Bless
I
your
gotta go.
heart.
I gotta get new glasses. Yeah. And I'm wearing Nani's. I'm using Nani's glasses right now.
May,
So
you
yeah,
should never do
not
that.
fun.
That's going to ruin your
Well,
eyes.
they're reading glasses. Well, they're reading glasses. They're not
Okay.
really for like,
Long
um,
distance.
no, no. They're just mostly,
Cherry says
my,
she's doing good. She's dancing the jig. Joy says, I'm just fine
she's
and
thanking the gig.
dandy. Fine and dandy. I love it.
Fun.
That's an old saying. Just fine and dandy. Just sitting with Andy. Joyce, do you tell the truth? Have you seen your plumber lately? If you're fine and dandy, we want to know if you've seen your plumber.
I have to
Cherry
find a
said, you
picture of
mean
the
you don't
plumber.
100 readers in
Let me see if I find.
strategic
While you're
places
looking
in
for,
the house?
I need to find a picture of the plumber. I keep saying I need to find a picture of the plumber box.
Carrie says, my eyes are bothering me tonight. I keep having to close my Carrie, I'm sitting here rubbing mine. I'm serious. I'm sitting here rubbing mine. I've got mine shut off and on.
Listen,
My itch, my
you
allergies,
mean,
the pollen or
you mean
something.
you don't 100,
Yeah,
okay,
I couldn't understand that.
hold on a second. You don't, yeah, I'm trying to read it. You mean you don't 100 readers in strategic places in the house? I'm not understanding that. I'm not.
Sure, you're going to have to put in your reading glasses. You don't own 100 reading glasses? May and I are a little slow, so you're going to have to help us on that one. I'm so glad Mike came here. He was August, wasn't he? May?
Sorry.
Okay.
What
Where
about
is
Mike?
Mike?
I briefly, I don't know. I haven't heard from Mike, and well, you guys know I've been busy trying to get this coffee shop ready for next
Right.
month's opening. We got so much to do. We got 23 days. I have 23.
That's what mine's doing, Carrie. I think it's allergies.
I think it's allergies too. Well, I know we've
Oh,
had a
she
lot of
says,
rain.
I have so many reading glasses around the house because I keep losing them and having to buy more.
Oh, see, and that's the thing with me with I was going to American's Best, and the lenses they're just readers. But then they give you these frames that are not good frames, and then with the heat in your body as you work, it starts to kind of the
I got some
frames or the
good ones
plastic
off of
frames are not
HSN,
good.
May. You need to look at that.
Really?
Where you can get about
Is that even
six for
business
one
anymore?
price. Huh?
I thought it was going out of business.
No, I just got a package from them.
Really?
I did. I sure did. I went and got the date today special on Thursday. From Diamond Press. No, Kingston Crafts. I'm sorry. Diamond Press, Kingston Crafts. I don't. Walmart and Dollar General.
Well, I would go to American Best, but the frames right now, those plastic frames, as you're sweating, and I'm not that I sweat and perspire a lot, but throughout the day, the heat, from your face, having them on, it starts to stretch the frame.
You're not
And then I
supposed to
had to
wear them all day, are you? You're not supposed to wear
no,
readers constantly.
no, but if I'm reading something, I have it on top of my head, and
Oh, okay.
so when I bring them down, the frame starts,
They've warped
it
because of the
overheated, and I
heat.
guess I should put a little change, but I just don't want to be like a granny. Yeah, yeah. So it starts
Yeah,
to
I was
stretch
gonna
or
say they
whatever you
have
want to call
beautiful chains now. It's not like the old grannies used to wear. They have
it. Yeah, I
beautiful.
know. I just gotten to the point where I'm even contemplating on dyeing, coloring my hair again. I just can't deal with the fact that I
I
just
love it. I love
I
it.
do too, but I look at my hair and I'm like, I really don't like I love it, but I love my little white patch. I have this
Right.
really, really white patch. But then
Right.
I just don't like the salt and pepper look. It's like it's just not suitable for me. I'm not that old. I'm only
I feel like
54.
it's. I feel like it too. I feel like I hate the darkness in the back of my hair.
Yeah. I just
But
that must be allergies.
I can't keep up with the color, and I just can't do it.
I know. I can't keep with the
Every
coloring
four
either, but
weeks.
it's
I
just one
mean, my goodness. And it's not really good for. It's not healthy for your hair.
this no,
What are you going?
it's
Hey,
not
why don't you
it's
just
not
do the
healthy, especially with
tips?
all the
Do
chemicals
the
that they add
tips
into
of
the
it.
colors.
Do the tips purple, and then you'll look real young.
No, you know what I'm thinking of doing? This is what I'm thinking of doing. I'm doing the top where the crown is, like
Uh
the
huh.
first half, like the first quarter, leave it white because I got that white patch that I like, and then the bottom where
Real
because
dark.
see, Yeah, you can see it growing on the roots on the top, right? Faster because
Right,
my hair
right.
grows really fast. But if I
Yeah,
do it
that
like,
wouldn't be hard to keep up, would it?
yeah, that way the top falls on top of the bottom, and then it kind of blends in, and then I'll have it like,
And
what is it
when you
called?
move, you can see that real dark. I like it. I
Yeah.
like it
So
when
I'm
I
like
see
thinking
people
of doing
like it.
something like that. So I'm
I've
like,
never
okay,
had a
I have to change it.
problem with the ones I have, and I keep them on my head too. Sherry, don't look in
It's
the
probably
mirror
because
when you
the
feel that
frame is
way.
better. Well, that's kind of a problem when you have to look in the mirror
She don't feel that
to
way
do
until she
makeup or
looks in the
whatever.
mirror.
Yeah, right? It's like I can't.
It's the mirror that does the trick.
It's just bad. I just have such a
Penny, one of the ladies I had in beauty school, had white in front, salt and pepper in the middle, and dark in the back. It was beautiful. That's the way mine is. I'm really, really white in the front, salt and pepper in the middle, and I'm dark in the back. Ain't I me?
mhm. Yours is
Guys,
pretty
I'm
though.
going to show you on my album.
Yes, turn on the camera. Can you turn it on? While I'm working over here trying to get this covered so I can print
Oh,
it.
I have to go in here and get it all set up. Hold on.
Why is she working? I can never get this to work right. Why aren't you working for me? Let me know when you're ready so I can put you on full screen. I can't get this to work. Not sure why that's not working. Petty, let me know when you're ready because I need to put the camera on you. Guys, I apologize. I'm trying to get a cover so that I can print it and work on my journal because I know I'm behind on things. I will be home tomorrow, so I might come. I have a meeting with the investor tomorrow, so after that I can come and craft. I can't see chat, guys, just so you know. I'm not ignoring anybody. Can't get this to work. Why can't I get this to work? Why can't I get it to work? Let me get this. Okay. I think. Let's see. How can I do this? Hold on, guys, because I think she's. Oh, Penny, she's here, and I couldn't see her. There you go, Miss Penny. She's on. Be right back. Okay. You're fussy cutting. I'm about to start fussy cutting. Look, isn't that beautiful, guys? She did an amazing job. It looks beautiful, Penny. I love it. Oh, look at the window. You put acetate on the window too?
Hello?
You're here. We can hear you.
Is anybody out there?
We can hear you.
Can you all
We
hear
can hear
me?
you, Penny.
Okay.
Penny.
I just can't hear May. But this is my little album, and don't judge me, you all, because this is the first one I've ever done. And the camera's got it backwards, so this bow is supposed to be on this side.
It's pretty. Can you hear
But
me?
anyway, this is I turned the little window into a little pocket, and she can put a picture of the baby in here. And this is the back. I just put lace all the way around it.
It looks beautiful.
Okay, let's open it up. It's hard to do one-handed. This is my front cover. I velcroed this. They all open up.
Penny.
Put it on a little
It's beautiful.
shiny.
I think it's because it's on. Sherry said it's beautiful.
Wrong way.
Beautiful.
Okay. Here's this page. And I like it so charm. Open it up, and it's got a belly band with some tickets. And a little window down there, like he's coming through the window. This is the back. This is just a little double pocket, a little pocket here with some tickets, and then I need to put something in this bigger pocket. I forgot. And then this is my little excellent thing. It's a little magnet.
You did an amazing job.
It's my waterfall. Oh, and then right here is the little pool. Hello, hello. Right here.
It looks pretty. Everyone's saying it's beautiful, Penny. I don't know.
This is the back.
Aww.
This is my favorite. I love her. Now put some little little tags in here. And then here's I have to switch hands. This is my little flippy, flappy, fiddly foo. Pages. Here's the back. It's a little pocket. I put it on the side. And then here's my little flip out. I left this blank so she can put pictures on it.
Sherry says she loves the waterfall. She can't hear
There's
us.
the back. And I figured there was 3 little dresses up here, so I put 3 little girls here. And this is the back cover. And I put this little thing, and she could put a picture in and hope that it'll hold it. So that's my album. She's all done.
Penny? 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 I don't think she hears me. Penny?
I can't hear May. Do I need to go out and come back in, May?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Penny? I think it's the audio because I think she does it from her phone.
In. I can hear you if you put
Can
me
you hear
in.
us now?
I can.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I just had a bad connection. But I think, how did that work?
Okay, so you did amazing. It looked beautiful. Everyone's saying beautiful, lovely. Sherry says beautiful, lovely, and Carrie said lovely. Carrie says she's ignoring us. And Sherry says she wants to see your hair, Penny.
Oh, not right now. Wait till I have makeup on.
I think her hair is really pretty. When I first met Penny, she had short hair.
And now I can sit on it.
Now she has very long. It's like reverse. Because I had long hair, really. I used to have very long hair down to my waist. And now I have it up to my I don't have it that long.
Do you all think I did all right? You think it'll be a good gift?
I think it's gorgeous. I think it's beautiful. I think you did beautiful. I think you did a beautiful job.
Oh, I forgot to show you all the roses that I glued on. The flat back roses. But anyway, it started getting too thick, so I had to quit.
I know, that's my biggest problem.
When I put those flat back roses on, it really thickened it up. I'll come prepared one night, I promise.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. I was telling them that your hair used to be really short back when I met you.
Right. I feel better with short hair. It's easier to maintain.
It is. I was so today sweating. I was like, oh my God.
I'm really thinking about getting mine cut off because I can't, and my hair falls out, and then Casey gets a hair in his hand, and it's just constantly, and I'm over it. I'm over it.
Yes,
I've
and see,
not had
that's my
I've not had my
problem.
hair cut since before COVID.
Really? So
Right.
6 years?
That's how long it's
Well,
been. It was before
wow.
COVID. It was right when COVID was. Cause you remember when Byron got his kidney?
Mm-hmm.
It was that Tammy had done my hair when
Yep.
Byron got his kidney, and I remember him coming home from the hospital, and all of his friends was gathered there in the parking lot of the condo, and he couldn't even, hug or touch his friends because, he couldn't get any germs because of that kidney.
Uh-huh.
But that's when I got my hair cut last. My sister cut it.
Today I went, we were
Has it
busy
been 6
working, and
years?
I was, hmm?
Has it been 6 years?
Yeah, since before
Wow.
COVID. Yes, it's
Wow.
COVID was in 2020.
Wow.
Huh. It's been that long. Today, as we were cleaning up, I was so tempted. I said, I had to go get a hat. I went and bought a baseball cap because it kept getting in my way, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't with this hair anymore.
And
And
it's
I
at that
understand now
you
why
can't put it up.
my
It's at a length that you can't put it up, can you?
no, I can put it up. I can.
Okay.
It's just
Okay.
my bangs. They're down to a little below my chin. What used to be my bangs.
Right.
So,
And if you
but
put
then
it up,
even
they'll
if you
fall
have
out.
like, uh, yeah, it falls up. But even if you have your hair up in a banana clip or whatever, um, it starts to itch your neck. It's like, oh, I
Right.
can't
Right.
stand it.
Right.
And so you start to sweat and it
Sherry
starts to
says,
bother you.
I've always had that problem. I just don't know when to stop. That's what I had problems with on the folio. I always had short hair from college on. It's to the middle of my back now, and I love it. It's going dark on me again, and I don't like it.
Dark?
Here we
Who's
are
hers
wanting
dark?
our, we're wanting ours dark.
I want my hair dark again. I think I'm going to color the bottom half of it black, and then the top just the
Well,
because I like that little patch.
my hair looks good when it's short and blonde.
I think your hair was cute too, but I love your hair long. I think your hair is beautiful long. I love it,
It's fuzzy, May. I can't stand it. Well, sometimes it
but I
curls and sometimes it don't.
but I can understand with
It's
the
got
heat.
natural
It just
curls, yeah.
yeah, but with the
It's so
heat, it just kind
thick.
of gets to you, and
Oh God, it's so thick.
oh, yours can't be nowhere near as thick as mine. I have really thick hair. Although it's thinned out since I've gotten menopause.
Short hair before college, she said. I quit
I
college. I quit college. Stupidest thing I ever done. Quit
You quit
college.
college? Is that what you said? I'm
Yeah.
going to save this.
Yep. Yep. I didn't finish and get my
Not
degree.
really, because you know what? An education,
I
yeah,
went.
but
Yeah, but I went two
honestly,
years.
do you need an education, a degree now? Now degrees are just it's a joke.
I
It
know.
really
I
is.
know. I know. Golly. I mean, Sierra's done well with hers, but that's a rarity. You know what I mean? Really.
Yeah.
And it took her a long time, didn't it? Because me and you discussed, if Sierra was ever going to use her degree. Remember?
Mm-hmm. My son is bound to finish his degree come this December. Ludwig's son is doing really good. He got his master in social work. Carla's boyfriend, he just graduated with his master's today. He was walking down the aisle, or not the aisle,
Oh,
but
okay. Yeah.
ceremony.
Yeah. You didn't go?
He didn't go. He decided
Are
he didn't want to go.
Are you
He he
serious?
he wasn't
After
gonna
all
walk the
that
stage.
money and all that hard work?
Yeah, he didn't want to
That's stupid.
walk the stage. He did not want
That's
to walk this.
stupid.
I know. I know.
I'm sorry,
That's
but
what
that's
Carla
just
told him, but he
that
didn't
is
go.
so.
And then at the
Every
last
time I
minute, he
lose
wanted to
hair, it
go, and
grows
then
back dark. I love my salt and pepper.
I don't know. I just don't know. I think I want to go black underneath, and then maybe leave that little
White part.
patch on the top. Yeah, on the top. I'm young. I'm only 54. I don't feel old. I feel
I
like
don't
I'm
feel
young
old
sometimes.
either, but May, I'm old.
I
I
know, but I
feel
just don't
old. I
know.
feel like I can still go roller skating, and I know my ankles are too weak, but I
And
want to
then I
go
see
roller
some
skating
older
so
women.
bad.
I know, and I see older women that they have their hair colored, and I'm like, oh no, I need to really do something about it, 'cause I shouldn't. And then I think about my mom. My mom had a hard time with my gray hair since I was young, and she would always try to color it. And I think my mom would be very disappointed if she was to see me with my gray hair, because she hated gray hair. She absolutely hated gray hair.
Wow, my mom's hair was white.
My mom could not stand gray hair. And she said she always said, if I ever die, y'all better make sure you color my hair. Um,
Oh,
yeah, she didn't want gray hair, but when she got sick, she started to have little patches
did
of,
you know
she
that
didn't
your
have.
hair still grows after you die,
Are you serious?
and your fingernails do too?
No way.
They do.
What? How? How
They
long
just
after?
do. Not long.
Oh, well, my mom was cremated.
Oh, okay.
She didn't have any hair because of chemo. She had cut it
Right,
all off.
right. My mom
And she
got
had
her
a little bit of
marker
hair.
this weekend. My sister sent me a picture of it.
Aw. Well, Lourdes, she just recently lost her mom.
Right. Boy,
It
that was
was
a
really
big
sad.
stone they had, wasn't it?
Oh, her stone. Oh, they already put her stone up?
Yeah, it was already up because of her dad.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
It was one of them that
She
stood
was
up.
telling,
Instead of laying
she
flat
was,
on the ground, it's one that stands up.
uh-huh. It's funny because it seems like I'm sure I know she's busy with a lot of stuff, but I know that she was keeping me in contact, posted with everything that was going on with her mom from the time she kept going in the hospital, and then she was talking about a lot of noise and stuff that was going on in the house while her mom was in physical therapy, or she was in a nursing home, I think, a rehabilitation, something like that. I can't
Right,
remember.
right.
And then they had cameras in the house, and they were hearing all kind of noises.
Wow.
Um, and it just seemed like from the time she told me to the time she died, it was like so quick. I'm like, what the heck? She went downhill that fast.
Sherry said you need to get a
It's pretty sad.
rainbow underneath.
What do you mean a rainbow?
As I say,
Rainbow.
the earth has
Rainbow.
been blessed with my body for 66 years, but when I wake up in the morning, I'm only 40.
I tell myself, there's this thing trying to reverse your age, and I was looking at it. It's like a manifestation thing, like trying to manifest that you're not as old as you are. So I sit there, and they were saying, you can knock off some years
When I'm
by saying,
tan, when I'm really, really tan, like in the summer when I get real tan,
mm-hmm,
you know, and my, because my legs aren't really big, you know what I'm saying? And
mm-hmm,
if they're tan, they look more, I just feel healthier and I feel more muscular.
mm,
I feel toner, you know what I mean?
uh-huh. Well, when I lay down, this is what I say to myself, because I saw this in a video where you can kind of like reverse your age a little bit by thinking it's all mental, obviously. But I say, I am 54. I'm young, I'm healthy, I'm,
They
um,
want to see what you're doing, May. They're
I
getting
am.
bored and getting sleepy. They can't see. It must be frozen because we
You
can't see
can't see me.
nothing. No, we
I,
can't see nothing but a piece of paper in your typewriter. There.
well, it must be because I'm cutting. I'm cutting.
Okay. Now it's moving now. Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm here. So anyway, I'm just cutting out some of the ephemeras from the collection from Whispers in May.
I'm gonna use
Um,
my scan and cut.
yeah, I know I should do that too, but I just get lazy of dealing with all the damn.
The ones that don't pick up.
Yeah, I
But
just
I
get
think
lazy.
I figured out. I think I figured out an easier way to do that.
What's that?
uh you click all on the screen, the three, you
Uh-huh.
know, and the ones that you don't want, you just click, you put your stylus on it and you move it to the side, go back and pick up another, move it to the side, and when you get them all to the side, you select all of them and delete them at one time
Oh,
instead of
I
all
think
that.
I did. I think I did that the other day where I selected all and then removed the ones I didn't want. And then it
Okay.
just kind of, yeah, I think I was playing with that the other day. I just don't I just had the silhouette the other, I put the silhouette away because it was on my desk because we did the stickers, vinyl stickers for Nani, for the coffee shop. And so I just hate taking out machines right now.
Right.
I'm
Sherry
just gonna
says, I
enjoy the
believe
fussy
that,
cutting.
May.
Me.
I believe that, May. I've had mornings when it takes me 20 minutes to convince myself I'm not 40.
Well, okay, so this is what I do. I started to say that. So what I do is I lay in bed and I'm, inhaling, exhaling. This is just, you have to do it before you go to bed. And you
I'm
tell
20.
yourself, I
I'm
am,
20. I'm
I,
20.
no, 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 no. It doesn't start like, listen how it goes. So you start by your
Listen, Linda.
actual. Listen, listen, honey, listen. Okay, so you start out by the way the video. I have to find the video and I'll show it to you guys. I'll post it in a group if I find it. It's all about. It's a mental thing, So you gotta
All
kind
right.
of manifest how you perceive yourself. So you
Right.
start out by
Right.
saying your actual age. I am, like in my instance, I am 54. I'm young. I'm healthy. I'm beautiful. I'm
Yeah.
energetic.
Right.
Um, my
Creative.
hair is shiny. All the positive things. Yeah, I'm creative. All the positive things that you want for yourself. And then you go, I am 53. I'm young. I am 52. I'm healthy. I am 51. You get down to the age that
You want
you
to be.
wish your body was. And then you go, so I get down to the age that I knew I loved the most, which was age 7. I know that I'll never be 7 again, but that was when
Mine's 18.
I was happy being in Puerto Rico as a kid, and I'm young, I'm healthy, I'm jumping, I'm full of life, uh, and that's how I get down to that age, because that's the most beautiful time of my life, of being 7, healthy, jumping, climbing trees in Puerto Rico, and so I go down to the age that I was most happy.
It
I was
takes
happy
you an
having
hour to
children.
get there.
Huh?
Takes you an hour to get there.
An hour to get to being 7? Yeah. No, it doesn't take you an hour.
You had to
I
think
wish.
about that
Don't you
one.
wish that there was a time machine? Yeah, I did. And doesn't you wish that it takes?
I'm
Well, no, it
I'm
doesn't take you an hour.
60.
It takes you maybe.
I'm 60. I'm
It takes.
59. I'm 58. It take me an hour to get there.
You just count backwards. You just count backward to the age
I
that
know.
you were most happy at, and it'll take me maybe a minute to get down to age 7, maybe.
A
Well,
minute.
not an hour. Yeah,
That's
because
going.
I'm
That's going
I'm
40.
54.
That's going 40 years
You're
a
counting
minute.
you're counting backwards. So you're like, I'm 54, I'm 53, I'm healthy. But you have to keep saying something positive,
Right.
like I'm healthy,
Positive.
I'm
Yeah.
young, my skin is flawless, perfect, beautiful hair, I'm youthful, everything that
Right.
you
You like
were
about
at
yourself.
that time. Yeah, and or even it, and it helps. I've heard a lot of people that
I
say
once
that
had a
it really
womb.
helps. Yeah. I want to go back to my mommy's womb and not have to pay any bills. That's what I want. I
No, I
want to
want
be
to go
healthy
back to where I
again.
had a womb.
I don't want no bills. So you had a womb?
Yeah, because I felt like when I had my hysterectomy, that's when I started going downhill.
I started to think about that the other day because, Carla, of course, she had a really hard pregnancy, and not pregnancy, but delivery. It was really, I mean, that was a scary moment, guys. I was scared. I've never been more scared in my life.
Sherry
Not
said,
counting, not counting getting married and having kids. My happiest year was 16. Cheerleading, driver's license, new boyfriend. Life was great. Right? See,
yeah.
my other my
Look
other
what
age that
Sherry
I was with her
said.
was
Look what
15.
Sherry said.
40 is when I got rid of the sperm donor. Life was great after that. Oh God, love
Oh my
it.
God. Oh Lord.
Well, I could go back to when I was 15 too. I went to Puerto Rico in 1987. I was happy. I was in my element. I was within my element with where I wanted to be. So I always try to go. Sometimes I'll stop at 7. Sometimes I'll stop at 15. But it all depends. I was very useful. I was athletic. You know, had a lot of energy. And like today, there's a lot of work that needs to be done.
I mean, when I was
Once it gets
18,
done,
when I was 18, I had I could go on a different date every night. My dad used to tell me, because I mean, I was shopping. You know what I mean? I was shopping.
was shopping.
I
You were
was,
shopping for men?
what's it called? Yeah, what's it called? When you, uh, not sexual shop. I mean, I was shopping for a partner. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
But I really did. I used to be able to have a date every night. Different date, go here, there. Because I wasn't committed to no one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But
You're available.
what what is the word when you uh like if you're applying for a job? I was interviewing them. That's it. I was interviewing them.
Prospect?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
interviewing
okay,
them.
okay. Oh, I thought it was like a prospect. Like we had a prospect. She had prospects, guys.
I mean, the first date I had with my husband, I didn't like him.
Really? Why?
Yeah, I just didn't like him. I thought he was too short.
Guys, I had used taken my
Ended up
A
marrying him.
whole bottle of darn. What do you call this thing? Look at that. This is Fabric-Tac. Whole bottle spilled on my thing. And it was sealed, and it was literally sealed, but it just came out like that. Look at that. A whole entire bottle.
Oh my God. Pursuing the man store. That's it. I was pursuing the man store. I had one date one time and I had to push the car. I didn't go back out with him.
Tell us that date.
He came to pick me up. And seriously, you know, I was hungry. He didn't take me out to eat or anything. I forgot what we did. And he stopped at a store to get me a Coke, and I wanted a candy bar, and he didn't have enough money to buy me the candy bar.
Oh.
And his
How old were
car,
you?
I was 18. His car, when he turned it off, and then it wouldn't start, and I had to push it for him to clutch it, you know, to get it started again, to get back home.
And did you say anything to him? Did you say anything to him?
I said, good night. It's good seeing you.
As to why?
No, I was like,
Was
oh
he
my
in your
God.
high
I went
school or
home and I
something? Were
told
you in
Mom,
high
I
school?
said, Mom, I will never go back out with him. I said, Mom, he didn't buy me nothing to eat.
Wait. Was he in high school?
No, I was 18. We had just graduated.
Did he not have a job?
I don't know. Well, he shouldn't ask me out if he didn't have no money, though. Or he should have told me, you know, can we just stay at your house and eat? Or something, you know? I mean, God. But anyway, I had to push his car whenever he came to pick me up. My dad was standing there in the driveway. And me pushing the damn car out the driveway to get it started to go on the date. Oh my God. I thought, hell, fuck.
Where did you meet him?
Church.
I don't mean to laugh.
There's one thing about it. There's one thing about that day. It always lasted in my memory because I never forgot it. I never forgot it, and I wouldn't then learned my lesson. And then there's one guy I went out with, and oh my God, he tried to do everything with me, and I was kicking and fighting him, and I was so lucky to make it back home.
He was trying to rape you?
Oh my God, he
was trying to rape you?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, he's trying to kiss me and hug me and touch me, and I was like, oh my God, I couldn't stand it. And I mean, I was kicking him, and I was so lucky to make it back home.
That sounds like he was trying to rape you.
And Mom, I told Mom I didn't want to go out with him, and Mom said, yeah, I'll go out with him. He'll get you something good to eat. Like, oh my God. And then I come home and I told Mom, I said, Mom, I had to fight him off all night.
That almost sounds like a rape.
Yeah, I mean, well, he's trying to fondle me. Whew.
That sounds like a rape to me.
Yeah, when you say no, that means no. Keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right. My best friend went on a date with my brother, and they got stuck in the middle of the field. They apparently were watching the sub races. The field was pure mud, and they didn't go out again either.
Who's that? Is that Miss?
Stuck in the mud, Sherry. And then,
Is that
my
scary?
first date. Let me tell you about my first date. Everybody likes to hear about my brother Joe,
Yeah,
right? My brother Joe. I miss him. Oh, I miss him. We've had a lot of laughs over Joe, ain't we?
yeah.
But anyway, my first date, uh, uh, went out and Mom made Joe go with us. When Joe got in the back, was going up the highway. He said, "Pull over here." He said, Yeah." He said, "This is where you can put me out." He got out of the skating ring. I went on my date. Come back by and picked him up. Joe, he never did tell. He never did tell. Never did. Didn't do nothing. No, we just went to the dam, looked at the water,
Uh-huh.
and talked.
Your mom wanted you to go
Chauffeur
on a
us
date.
so that we wouldn't do nothing.
My mom's sister back in the day that's what they
Joyce.
used to do, where you had to have, what did Joyce say?
She said my first date with my husband, I stood him up.
Why? Why? Why,
Oh, this
Joyce?
is a good conversation, isn't it?
It is.
Sherry, we want to know
Why?
about your first date. Why did Joyce stand up her husband?
Yes, Joyce. Why did you stand up
I
your
didn't like
husband?
my husband either. I really didn't. I didn't like
How
him.
did you meet him? Why didn't you?
I met my husband through my best friend. She married Sammy's cousin and first cousin, and she wanted. We always wanted to marry brothers. You know what I mean? But cousins was cousin. But then when
Uh-huh.
after Sammy died, we found out that Sammy and Randy were brothers. After all, they were half brothers.
Really?
Yeah. I just wasn't in the
How did you guys
mood.
find that out? What did she say?
I just wasn't in the mood.
Did he ask her why?
Sherry said apparently he forgave you. Yes. He must have forgave you, Joyce. You must have been well worth it.
Uh,
She said I worked as a cashier in a small restaurant and hubby kept coming in. Well,
was he older than you?
Sammy was 10 years older than me.
Sammy was 10 years older than you?
Yeah.
My mom, back in the day, parents were really finicky about dating. It's not like nowadays. Like
He was
my
4 years
first date,
older.
the first guy
That's not too bad, Joyce.
oh, that's not too bad. Yeah.
All right, Sherry,
I
your
wasn't
turn.
really allowed to date.
You wasn't allowed to date.
No, my mom was really
How old was you when you went on first date? 19?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah?
No, actually no. So I wasn't allowed to date. Like a lot of guys would, would ask me out on dates, but my mom wouldn't let me go on dates. But there was this one guy that she let me go on to let me date, and he was Puerto Rican, and he worked with my stepdad, and he was Frankie. He was like my first boyfriend, first official boyfriend, because you have like little friends in high school and you dated somebody, but your parent, I would not tell my mom like I
Well,
was
didn't
dating
you have
somebody.
that crazy, goofy looking boyfriend in Puerto Rico? You thought that was a really hot stud, and then when you went down there and figured out,
No, that was a blind date situation. I had that. This is after that was after Frankie. So it was a blind
okay,
date.
go ahead. I'm
So
sorry.
Frankie. So in high school, of course, I would sneak and say I was dating somebody, but my mom wouldn't know about it because I wasn't allowed to date. And so when she gave me permission to date, it was this one guy she picked for me, and I did not like him because he actually
Oh
looked like my
God.
brother. I
Look,
did not find him attractive because I thought it was gross that he looked like my brother. Um,
oh,
and so he had this, I, God, he had this thing about me, and he wanted to marry me. And I was in high school. I was not looking to get married. I was a junior in high school. I wasn't trying to marry anybody.
right,
And
right.
so my mom, in her head, in her world, she was already marrying me off to this guy. And in his little head, he thought that he can persuade my mom to let me get married before I graduated high school. And my mom was fixing to do that, but he screwed up. Luckily, he screwed up and mentioned something to my mom because my mom was planning all this, trying to marry me off before I graduated high school without my knowledge. And then one day we're in the kitchen and he goes, "Oh, my mom says, well, we got to get the wedding plan." And I'm like, "Wedding?" And she says, "Yeah, we got to get the wedding plan." And he says, "Oh, no, we're getting married in court." And I'm like, "Oh, hell, we're not." So my mom says, "Oh, hell, you're not marrying my daughter off of court. And, in court. She's gonna get married in a white dress and blah blah blah." And I'm like, I'm not getting married. Period.
Y'all,
I'm
who
going to
y'all talking
college.
about? I'm standing here, don't you know?
Right. I said, I'm going to college. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to college. And he says, "No, we're getting married." And
I'm
um,
gonna take care of you.
yeah. Well, he slipped that on my mom, and then my mom's like, "No." And so then my mom was like, "Okay, you need to break up with this guy." I'm like, "Yay! I've been telling you I don't like this guy." And so um years I not years, like a couple months after all that happened, he sent a letter came in the mail. I was state treasurer for this organization for school, and I come back from one of our events that we had for the state, and I open up this mail that came in, and when I open up the envelope, pieces of pictures of a picture was torn up picture came falling down, and I'm like, "What the heck?" And I started to piece it together. I'm like, "Hey, this is me." I'm like,
Aw,
"Who had?" I'm like, "Who had my picture?" And mom's like, "Oh, that looks like the picture I gave Frankie." And I'm like, "You gave Frankie?" I never wanted him to have any of my pictures because I just did not like him. I
how
just
rude of him.
And so whenever he would come over, I would sit on one end of the couch. My mom or my grandmother would sit in the middle of us, and then he would sit on the other opposite end. So there was like no funny business ever because my mom was very
Yeah,
controlling about that.
right, right,
And she wanted to make sure that when I got married, I was pure.
right.
Well, when I saw the pictures, there was no problem because I just did not. No, I didn't like the guy. I just thought that he was just not my type. I didn't want nothing to do with him because he grossed me out because he looked like my brother. And my mom would even say it. "He looks so much like your older brother. He's so cute." And I'm like,
Was
"Well, then you date him."
well, let me ask you something personal. Was Carla's daddy? Was he good looking?
Oh yes. Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm. Oh yeah, 110%. Yeah.
Did you
Mhm.
did you love him?
Yeah. So did. So then when I saw the pictures, I'm like, why would you give him my picture? He ended up going to Puerto Rico after my mom told him, no, she's not getting married in court. He went home for Puerto Rico, and in that process, he met a girl, I guess, and he got her knocked up. And that girl ended up somehow or another getting a hold of my pictures and stuff. Well, in the envelope it said,
oh, okay.
Well, I don't know if it was her or him or what, but I do know that the note in the envelope said, not everyone's made, and I will never forget that. I'm going to translate it in from Spanish to English. No todas las personas son hechas del mismo molde porque alguna da más que otra. Not everyone's made from the same mold because some give more than others. And so what he was trying to say is that she was not like me and I was not like her because she gave him more than I gave him because I wasn't willing to, I wasn't willing to do anything with him. Like, no.
Right.
And so she was actually younger. She was 15 years old, where I was, and he was 19. Yeah, he was 19. So he was like maybe 3 years older, 2 years older than me, something like that. Anyway, so he ended up marrying her, and then on my freshman year of college, I was working at a McDonald's, and he drove up, and when you hear a voice, you recognize it.
Right.
But it wasn't in the same town, and so he comes up to this person comes up to the driveway, and I guess my mom must have told him that I was working there because it was he lived in another town. And I hear that voice and I get this feeling like, why do I know this voice? And then he drives up and I'm like, oh my God. And he's like, I'm back. And I'm like, ew.
Oh.
So anyway, we became friends, and I just kind of told him I was not interested in him, that I just did not have any feelings for him. I was sorry, but it was more like my mom was forcing me to be in that relationship. And I was, and he said, that's fine, because what he had planned to do was take me to Puerto Rico, and I would have to literally get on a horse to go up to where the house is. And I'm like, I am so glad that never happened, because I would have probably died to go up a hill on a freaking horse to get to the house. Like, hell no.
All right, I'm going to read what Sherry said. Sherry said, my first date was 3 movies of beach party movies at a drive-in. It was a double date with my evil sister. My first kiss was with liver lips. It was gross.
Liver lips?
Liver lips.
What the heck?
Said, oh,
explain yourself. What the heck is liver lips?
She said, yep, needed a bucket under my chin. Oh, is that bad?
Okay, go back and explain liver lips to us.
You know, those big old fat lips that turn inside out. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
They're real smooth. They're real smooth, but they're fat lips. And they're
fat lips.
Yeah, real fat lips.
Ooh. So needless to say, we all really basically didn't like our first dates. Like our first date.
I know it. It wasn't what it was cooked up to be. It's supposed to be better, wasn't
it? I know. I could not stand that Frankie.
But what was the guy's name?
Whatever he is.
Blind date. What was his name?
El Grillo. I don't remember his real name, but his name was
he
went the Grillo, which was cricket.
Cricket? Yeah.
He had skinny little legs.
You said when he said so.
Yeah, when my mom saw him, everyone laughed at me. Everyone. I was so embarrassed. So very wet. Ew, wet. Ew. Ew.
made himself look. I mean, he made himself like
Oh
a
no,
prince, though, wasn't it? Didn't he?
He made himself sound like he was Ricky Martin, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I got the bleach blonde. He said he had bleach. I love blonde hair guys with colored eyes, and I thought, oh my God, I got myself a bleach blonde guy, Ricky Martin. Yeah, right. Everyone laughed at me. I'm so embarrassed.
Hi, Clint.
Hey, Kimmy. Clint's here. Hey, Clint. More saliva exchange.
Yeah, hi, Clint. It was very wet.
Hi, Kimmy.
Oh, bro. Oh, I've had them before.
Gross.
Oh, I remember them.
Yeah, me too.
God.
Me too. That's disgusting. Y'all
Oh,
still
God.
alive? Yes, we're still alive.
Oh, we're talking about our first dates. Do you want to
Our first
share?
date.
The only one that hadn't shared is Carrie.
Yeah,
She didn't
Carrie,
say
tell
a
us.
word.
My first date, it was Frankie was disgusting.
You ain't creating nothing.
I know, I haven't created crap. I said Monday,
All
I'm
right.
off Monday.
Tell us about your first date, Clint.
Monday, I'm going to do a video for you guys that has everything.
December 18th.
What about December 18th? That's my mom's birthday. No, December 18th. No, that's not my mom's birthday.
Kim said mine is
Sorry.
December 18th.
I thought you said September. Sorry. Oh, December 18th. Was that your first date? Oh, you're working. Kimmy. So Kimmy is one of our new designers. I got to load our little...
She's working on her journal.
Yeah, she's one of my new creative designers that I've got brought on board. I gotta update the design team stuff. I threw the heifer out because she stunk so bad. What? You're excited. We're excited to have you, Kimmy. What the heck, Clint? What happened there? This is more fun. You guys ever have a date? Did you guys ever have a date that was obsessed with you and would not back off?
I just now told you I had a kick and it's just, oh God.
You had an obsessed one? Sorry, I missed out something here because I was working on something. What'd you say? She stunk. I almost... What do you mean she stunk? Like armpits? Her breath stunk?
I think he's talking about something else.
Calm down, Penny. Oh no. He said, yes, her armpits. I don't think I've ever dated anyone that smelled. Have you? Have you ever dated anyone that smelled?
She killed me.
I've had clingy people, that I have. Clingy people that were scary.
He has a way with words.
Clint.
Oh, Kimmy, I'm sorry.
We're normally good. No, we're not.
Until Penny gets started. and she can't stop. I gotta get a drink of Coke. I gotta get a drink of Coke.
Well, Clint,
Like, what do you mean?
you got a teardrop coming out of my eyes.
What do you mean she's stuck? Her armpits?
I didn't want to say anything out. Oh my God.
We don't want to ask Clint what was he
Pretty
smelling.
Clint, was she at least pretty? Yeah, she was pretty. Was she pretty? He said yes.
She didn't know what degree was or secret.
Her whole body stunk. Her whole body. Oh my God, my stomach hurts.
Y'all, I have Coke in my mouth. Well, I'm trying to quit laughing.
Oh God.
I'm trying to quit laughing. Oh God, Clint. Where's Carrie at?
What's your story? I already have a guy that's like my
yes,
God,
within the last 3 years, my best friend's husband, he told me he loved me right after we buried her. He wouldn't take no for an answer. I finally told him to shove it up.
Are you serious? That is insane.
Are you serious?
Oh my God, he didn't even.
Man, you make it worse.
But look, I mean, he didn't even bury his wife before he's already.
I know it.
What the hell?
He was her best friend.
It was a best friend. Can you imagine?
He still tries occasionally.
Oh my God. He was still. Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh my gosh, Sherry, you are a beautiful woman. Sherry's a beautiful woman, though. You know, you can't blame the man, right?
No. Has that ever happened to you, where you've had a guy?
Yeah, that you don't like, and he would call. And
Kimmy, do you like the paper collection?
I had this one guy from church. I really liked him, but you know what? He never did take me out on a date. He would always just come to my house after church. He would just show up uninvited. You know?
Really?
Yeah. I'd sit out on the front porch with him, and we'd kiss and hug and all that crap. But, I mean, he never did take me on a date.
How old were you?
I was teenage. I mean, I was in high school. No, yeah. I don't know if I'd graduated yet or not.
So wait, so he was in church, and you were in church, and he only
and then he would just come to my house, come up to my house. His name was Rusty, and he was real shy. Oh God, he was so shy.
Now, obviously, he wasn't too shy.
He wasn't too shy.
Obviously, he couldn't have been too shy.
I don't know if I might have kissed him. I might have kissed him. I don't remember. My mom would get mad. She'd say, "That's not him again. You ain't gonna sit out there on that porch all night." She'd let us go out there for a while, and then she'd start flipping the light on and off, like, get in the house. That meant get in the house.
Your mom knew what you were up to. That's why.
Oh,
she was like, "You're over there playing hanky panky."
We was right there in the front swing. I mean, it's not like we could do anything, you know.
Kids found a way. You gotta admit, Kids
I
will
had
find a
several
way.
of my friends' boyfriends ask me out, and I said, no way. Thank you, Penny. I'm hoping a certain someone feels the same way in August. Oh, okay.
Aw, that's her guy from Australia.
He's coming in.
No, I think she's going to see him because she's been
Oh,
saving to go see him.
oh, okay.
Is he feeling better? Because wasn't he sick, Miss Sherry?
Has he seen you before? I mean, is this a
Wait,
blind date?
Miss Joyce says she's had several of her friends. Let me see. I've had several of my friends. Wait, no way. May, my birthday's next Friday. Woohoo! What are you doing? Are you partying like a rock star? Why is it like?
If you come over here, we'll sing to you next Friday. Won't we, May?
Mm-hmm.
She said Ireland.
Oh, Ireland. I thought I was. Oh,
I posted
I was
it on your
wrong. My
group.
bad. Right.
He posted it on
Okay.
your group.
Are you gonna party like a rock star? Are you partying like a rock star? You better be partying like a. How old are you gonna be? 18? 18? Are you gonna invite Stinky? Are you? I should be nicer.
He's gonna be
He's gonna be
35.
35. Okay, well, we're giving you 3 more dates. Okay. Are you making a spine? Yes, I'm making a spine. I am. Actually, I'll post this in the group.
Look what he said.
What did he say? I'll post this in the group. It's the cover. This is a cover, so this will be an add-on. I'm going to actually do a video recorded on all this for Monday so that you guys can have it. I know I've been kind of a little bit behind, but y'all have to forgive me because I am in the process of opening a new business and helping Brianna launch that. But this is going to be the cover, and then we'll use the other one that comes in the kit as I'm going to just put it like here in the center or inside. I think I just do it inside, but I think this is a prettier kind of cover. And I just kind of chose this for the inside.
That's with Oscar the Grouch.
Stinky can stay in the dumpster.
But look what he said up there in the top. When you asked him if he was going to invite her.
Hell no. Clint, you're getting some bad. You're getting some bad. What do you call it? We're
Sherry said they're trying to figure it out what's going on. He thinks it's his heart. And Penny, it's been almost 4 years when I seen him. Since I've seen him. Yeah.
Damn.
People can change in 4 years.
Yeah. What if he's not that good looking anymore? What if he's not attractive? What do you do, Sherry? If you see him and he's not, you know where you should go, Miss Sherry? 90 Day Fiance. Do 90 Day Fiance. They're doing a casting call. Do 90 Day Fiance.
She's as dirty as a dirty rug.
Is she?
She's as dirty as a dirty rag. Carrie said, Glenn, who are you talking about?
Hey, where's Carrie?
Where you been, Carrie? Where have you been?
Yeah, where have you been, Carrie?
You didn't get to hear about Stinky. I have to let May tell you about it. I'm hiding my face in the pillow.
God, breathe, woman, breathe.
He said she's stuck. And May says, what do you mean she's stuck? Her armpits? Her breath?
Oh, yeah.
And she kept going. She went down
Either
the
her breath or
Oh, she said, yes, they can. I've seen his pictures of him, and he's still sexy as.
No. But remember, people catfish, Miss.
Yeah, I know it.
That show Catfish.
Yes, her armpits and breath. I kicked her out.
Oh,
Do you have to spray the car with Lysol?
look.
Have you ever been around somebody that they stunk so bad that you gagged? I have.
No. Well, no,
Oh my God.
I don't think I've ever been around it. No, yes, I do. I take it back. A coworker. And Eric still works with the guy because I left the company.
He said.
Eric is working, and he's a nice guy. He's a very nice guy.
But he stinks.
He's hippie, and his family, they're Mormons, and he kind of left the Mormon life, and he and his wife are hippies, and oh my God, that guy, whew, my God, he could clear a room because he doesn't believe in wearing deodorant or anything like that.
Yeah, and they don't wash his hair.
He's got beautiful long hair, but he will not use deodorant. It's pretty gross.
She said Joyce said we had a lady that went home for lunch and come back smelling fishy.
We know what she was doing. She was out doing something. We're not going to say what it was.
We don't know where she went dining at.
We can only speculate. She went fishing for something, all right.
Oh God. Oh my gosh.
That's pretty obvious.
we had in college when I went to college, we had it was some kind of science class I had, and we was looking in the microscope at urine samples, and one of the girls in the class had donated her urine, for us to look in, and you could see the sperm in her swimming around. Oh my God. It was crazy. Bro. Oh my God, the whole class was going crazy. Bless her heart.
Disgusting.
We know what her husband did before class.
Well, the sad part is she didn't wash She didn't watch.
Oh.
Okay. There was this one girl in school, in middle school, bless her heart. God, that girl really did reek. And I remember in middle school, when you're starting your period, um, when you're starting your period, they teach you how to, do your proper hygiene in school. Well, back then, I don't know.
Right.
And we took our class in elementary, but when we got in middle school and she started her period, I remember being in gym class, and she must have started her period, and I don't know if she got nervous or she just, and a lot of kids would make fun of her because her name was Helen. I remember Helen, and they made fun of her and they called her Rabbit because she had buck teeth. And she was running. We had to go out in gym and we had to run around the football field. And she had these white shorts on. And I remember, yeah, I remember her running in front of me, and I ran up to her and I said, "You might want to go to the bathroom." And she said, "I know, just keep running." And she was a little bit bigger than me, but I said, "No, seriously, you need to go to the bathroom," because it wasn't just a small stain; it was a big stain.
Right.
And she says, "I know." She ran that whole damn field like that whole gym class, and she refused. The teacher
had to make her.
told her to go in and change. And that girl just did. I mean, I don't know what the heck was wrong. I don't know if she did it for attention or what it was. She just did not want to go in and get those shorts changed.
Wow.
She just ran
She probably didn't have
around.
anything else to wear.
She had the clothes she took. We were in gym class, so she had her clothes that she
changed into.
Unless, yeah. She just,
probably
I don't know.
Pads.
I don't know because I didn't.
I know. Let me tell you, I've been in school before and started my period and had to roll up toilet paper because I didn't have a pad. Have you ever done that?
Yes, I have, and I remember we were poor, and there was times that you had to wrap it up with your pad, the toilet paper, so you can make it stretch.
Right.
Yep.
No, them days.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, she ran around that Helen.
Mom used to say, "We didn't have pads. We just had old rags." That's what Mom would say.
That's what my mom said. That they just had rags.
You're lucky you got pads. We didn't even have pads.
I could not imagine. I could not imagine
tearing up your husband's shirts. Oh my God. Poor old women. They had it rough.
Mm-hmm.
Think about them women that went out west on them stagecoaches. Oh my God.
Well, I could not imagine being those women back in the day, that because women, the ranch, I mean, they had can you imagine the smell? Because they
because
wore all those clothes, and they only
Guthrie
bathed like once a week.
You know how I've been invested in this Nancy Guthrie case and seeing this desert and stuff, and I think those rocks and those pebbles and those big old stones that's out there in the desert and stuff. How how settlers, they came through that. They came through that. They had rattlesnakes, scorpions, tarantulas.
Didn't they just come up with something about that case? There was something about that just popped up about that case.
She's still missing. all the YouTubers is gathering together tomorrow to still bring awareness. The neighbors is going to be pissed. It's so funny. If my neighbor got missing, got kidnapped out of her house, do you think that I would be absolutely calling the law every time a car parked in front of my house? Every time a car parked, I mean, that neighbor, she thinks she owns that neighborhood, and she calls the law on every single one of them. And they're more interested in the YouTubers and what they're doing than their neighbor being missing.
Wonderful has picked up.
The whole neighborhood, they just been so
And lights
mean
are
and
flashing, so
mad.
I'm heading downstairs. Night all. Good night, Miss Sherry. I hope you had fun tonight.
Yeah.
I know it's that whole case. I know that they were just saying that there was some new investigation.
It's just weird.
They're doing DNA now.
Yeah, they found a hair. They found a hair, but it's rootless. But see, that sheriff, he's done everything he can to botch the investigation, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why he's cut the FBI out. He won't share evidence with
because
them.
he probably has some involvement. And when things like this happen,
It has to be, May. It has to be. He has to be involved in this because I mean, like the hair, he sent it to Florida to a lab instead of sending it to the FBI that has the most sophisticated equipment of anybody, you know, and it's just mind-boggling. And I don't know, and the family, they're weird. They won't come out and talk. They won't ask for help. They won't ask for where their mom's at. They don't say nothing.
I think there's somebody in higher ups involved. I keep saying there's someone in the higher ups.
Everybody thinks it's a hoax, that it was a hoax, and now that it's so deep that they don't know what to do about it.
That could be
a hoax.
It could possibly be. It could possibly well be. Good night, Miss Sherry.
Good night.
All right, guys.
Good night.
I'm going to use craft, but I'm thinking that what I'm going to do, and this is
it's 12:20.
Is it really?
It is.
Oh gosh.
Well, it's 11:20 at your place. It's 12:20 here.
2 pieces, and then we're scoring it at 1 inch. And what did I say that was? 5 1/4. I gotta write that down because otherwise when I go to explain it again, I'll forget. My brain has been in all kinds of directions lately.
Sherry said she had a blast.
Oh, I'm glad you had a blast. See, it was Friday night. No, Saturday night. See, I'm confused. I said I wanted to relax. I didn't want to pressure myself today. I know I got a lot of things that I got to do for my coffee, and I'm a little behind, but I honestly wanted just to have fun because I've had a very busy week. And I just want to have fun.
Stressful week.
It's been a very stressful. Well, it's not stressful in a bad way, really, because I mean.
Well, you didn't even have the grandbaby this week, did you?
I did. Carla came and helped me.
Okay.
Yeah, Carla came. She came she came and helped get things ready. Yeah, she did.
I thought you hadn't got to see her this week.
She came in, and that's what I say. And she was her last night because she left yesterday. She did not want to leave. She did not
Again.
want to leave. No,
Is it
her
getting
dad came.
worse? Is it getting worse?
Her dad picked her up, and she didn't want him to. He wanted to put the shoes on her, and she was not having it at all.
Wow.
Yeah, she was not having it. Oh, I needed to make it 4, and that's not right. Well, it's just. No, it's just let's double check this. I forgot, this is 4.5. I needed to make that bigger. I'm thinking 4.25 because this is 4.25. And that's why. Oh. This is 4.5 by 11. No. Yeah, by 11.
Do you know that Walmart don't even have ace bandages?
Why not?
I don't know.
What's going on? Is
I
there a
went
shortage
there.
on it?
I don't know. I went there and tried to find one, and they did not have one. And the employee said that they just didn't have one. I ordered me one off Amazon.
6.5. I gotta cut it at 6.5.
I mean, they have this stuff, like the stuff when you go have your blood taken, that stuff they wrap around your arm, that stretchy stuff. It sticks itself. They have stuff like that, but they don't have ace bandages. I wanted one of those old timey kind, that.
I want to save this for something else because that's good paper. Wait, this one
To wear of a night when I don't have the boot on.
I'm sure your daughter was wondering when you got hurt. Like, Mom, I can just hear her.
No, she don't. She has no sympathy whatsoever.
No?
She thinks I'm not hurt.
Are you serious?
She makes my blood boil.
She has none. She doesn't come in to see how you're doing.
You want people to have sympathy for you, and I do not. I can't help it because I got hurt, and my foot is hurt. And I have watched her young, and I've watched her young and all week this week with a damn hurt foot, and then her think and say something about me limping.
She should have sympathy
makes
on
me
her
mad. Makes me
Considering
mad.
that you have to watch her son. You have to watch her.
I mean, I love my youngin', but God Almighty, does she ever make my blood boil? Leo come over here today. Him and Cooper. He said, I just can't make her happy. He said, she must be pregnant, May. It's a matter of the world.
Could be her hormones. That could be it. She could be. You know how women are when they're pregnant.
I know it. Shoot, when I first got pregnant, I got mad at my husband and I cried. My sister said, I believe you're pregnant. You need to make an appointment. Go check. Or no, she said you need to go buy a test and test. And I called her back and I said, I'm pregnant. I was happy, but I was sad.
That's not cutting at 2 inches.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only thing I don't like about this.
I know it, Joyce. It's rude. I mean, it just, I don't understand her.
I think that she's probably, your daughter's always been a little bit like that.
I mean, yeah, she's always been rough on me. I mean, shoot, far.
She's been a lot rough with you. A lot.
Well, her friends come over this past weekend, and Sierra went out of the room, and it was something that Sierra said negative about me. And I said, Sierra never has anything nice to say about me. And her friend said, I know it. I can't. She said, I don't know. She said, but she don't never have anything nice and positive to say. It's something negative. It was about we were talking about these cases. We were talking about these case, and I asked her if she was following the Nancy Guthrie case, and well, anyway, the lady made the comment, that it makes her nervous sometimes, and I said it does me too. Mommy said, and Sierra said, Mommy loves me. Shoot, what is it? Not misery or something, about these cases that I follow and stuff. She said I love the drama of it, and that's not true.
Wow.
I want justice. I want justice. You know what I mean? I want people to be found, and I want justice to be found on people who've murdered people and parents that have killed their children. I want justice for those little kids.
Well, I think in this case of Nancy Guthrie that I think there's someone higher up that's involved. Or like you said, it could be folks that went too far.
I just wonder,
And I wonder if insurance. I wonder if someone's trying to get insurance money.
Her daughter and son-in-law are in financial distress.
Perfect. Okay. Something about my machine was not cutting right. All right. It's 2 by 11. And then we got 2 that are 6.5 by 12.
But I wonder about the phone call, that Savannah made to the senator or there in that area, and what she said to him. What? Why would she call him? Why? What?
Yeah. Why would she call the senator? I just think the whole case involving even the daughter, I don't know. Maybe it was a host that went too far, or maybe it has to do with insurance. Maybe she's not dead. Maybe it's just like
or
you said.
what if she was ill and she wanted to do the
where she has to be.
Was they kill you? You know what I mean?
Yeah. What do they call? There's a name.
Dr. What was it? Dr. Vavorky?
But even if she did that, but if that was the case, then if that was I don't think it's that where she asked to, but she would have to, because I don't think they do that here in the States. I think she has to go to out of the country to do that.
Well, they don't do it legally.
I don't think that's permitted here.
I don't. Yeah. But see, if you're kidnapped, if they can kill, you see what I'm saying? Then the insurance would be paid, and
I don't think that
she just took out a bunch of insurance.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. Why would she have left her doors open when all the wildlife, those wild boars that just run rapid over there?
Oh, javelinas.
Javelinas.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, javelinas
we saw
Arizona are very.
Yeah, we saw about 8 of them just cross her front yard one night.
Where? Here in Tennessee?
No, in her front yard. A YouTuber was there, and
Oh yeah, and they're pretty dangerous. They can
Yeah,
tear through flesh.
they were
They can
going to
tear
her
through flesh.
flowers that um, people had left there for the memorial. The javelinas was eating them,
Really? Yeah,
tearing it
they'll eat.
up.
They'll eat anything.
So now they've started leaving silk flowers. Well, I
Yeah,
mean, if you leave
javelinas.
live flowers, ain't gonna survive. It's too hot. It's too hot there. I mean, of the day it's like 108 degrees.
Yeah, javelinas.
That's not
Javelinas are
too far
pretty.
from you, is it, May?
What?
Uh,
Arizona?
Arizona.
Oh yeah, it is.
I thought it was the
We used
next
to live
state
in
over,
Arizona, but
but then it took next state over from you all.
maybe in the south side. I don't know. I think it's maybe driving distance. Maybe I don't know. I think it's
Well,
like.
yeah, it's probably a long distance to drive, but I mean, it's it's a lot closer to you than I am.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Carla's sister-in-law lives there. They live in Arizona.
Phoenix.
No, she lives in Tucson.
That's where this
But
is at. That's where this is
yeah,
at.
Phoenix is only like
It's an hour and a half
Phoenix is
away.
probably like an hour or so away. Yeah, it's not that far from where she is.
130 some miles, I think they said.
From Tucson?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that far. I used to have to drive from Tucson all the way down to Yuma and down
Yuma.
to Sonora. Down to Sonora, which it's
That's
Fort
at the
Washuga.
border.
Yuma is close to San Diego. Yeah. Well, Arizona is real. I mean, Arizona is very close to the border. There was
Uh-huh.
one place that we would go camping, and it was like almost a hop skip away.
Yeah.
You can almost see the border.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was really bad when the border was wide open. They would come right through there.
Yeah.
Right through Yuma.
Yeah. You can see it. You can see a lot of the activities from the borders. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, Joyce, the coyotes, yeah, they run in packs there too.
They have in Arizona. They have the bobcats too. If you have like
That's
small
what
little
I'm saying.
dogs,
There's too much wildlife for anybody to leave the doors wide open at night.
I mean, and I'm sure they knew that. I'm sure living there. I don't know how long. I'm sure they've lived there for many years. They know
50
that.
some
I
years
just.
she lived there.
Oh no, yeah, for sure, for sure. I just think that there's something fishy about the whole thing. The whole thing is very
What do
fishy.
you think, Joyce? What do you think about it?
The whole thing is. It's just it rings suspicion.
I know
You
it. I
know.
mean, it's like they're doing it for that TV show. You know what I mean?
You think so? But I just think that someone, or I
Yeah,
think someone
because he's going to
there.
be on. They was going to air him on a TV show.
Who he?
The sheriff.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Huh. So maybe he's doing it to get
right.
no
Or
notice.
Savannah, she was up for her ratings 2 weeks before this happened. and now her ratings is went through the roof. I mean, I don't know. It's just all weird. My first impression was son-in-law. Now I'm thinking the son, Cameron. Wow.
Really? Why? Why do you think that?
Well, something about his car being.
What about his car?
Well, he was there before Savannah, and he was further away than Savannah,
Uh-huh.
and
Uh-huh.
they think that he was already there, and that he had been there since her birthday.
I just think the one sister looked suspicious when they were
I
interviewing
know
them.
it. Why were they hiding? They didn't have nothing to hide from.
Yeah. I just think, to me personally, I think it's all of it is suspicious. I think something or someone
Poor Nancy,
is
though.
covering up for someone in a higher position. That's what I think.
You think she might be in protective custody?
Why would she?
I don't know. Just want to
I mean,
hope. I want to hope. I don't want her to be dead.
Here's the thing. Have there been any activities in her bank? What about her medication? Someone has to have, if she's alive, she would have to be, because she was a pacemaker.
Yeah.
They would have to literally, she would have to literally have her
But May,
medication.
I have extra bottles of medicine. How do they know she didn't take any medicine with her? How do they know that?
Yeah.
How do they know that she came out of the bed? They ain't give us no proof that she was snatched from the bed. They didn't give us any proof of that. How do they know she was in her pajamas? How do they know she didn't go with that she didn't have no shoes on? How do they know?
See, I haven't been
They ain't
following.
giving us no
I haven't
proof.
I haven't followed it that deep that they knew that much, but it sounds to me that there's more to
That's
this
what
story
Savannah
than.
said. Yeah. Well, here's what, like Joyce said, it's just a gut feeling, and the way he said it was a kidnapping, and they have told us nothing. Joyce, that's right. But he also said, Savannah said, "Do you think it was because of me?" And he said yes. I mean, why? How could he
Brother?
blame his sister?
Hmm. Yeah. Why would he blame his sister?
Yeah. Why would he say it was your fault? And I don't understand why she brought up that they used to play a game when they was little of kidnapping too.
She said that, Savannah?
Yeah.
That's a little suspicious.
Yeah, that she had a cousin or an aunt that kidnapped them one morning, and they went so far away and called back and told their mom that they'd been kidnapped.
Well,
That
that sounds suspicious.
they used to play that game.
That sounds a little suspicious that they would bring that up. Kidnapping. I mean, the mom has been in the spotlight because she did a lot of, what do you call it? Volunteering. Didn't the mom was in part of a charity?
Yeah. She was
So
very active in her community, and that's why I don't understand why her neighbors don't give a shit about it. Instead of calling the law on somebody parking, why aren't they out looking
not
for
unless
it?
do you think that maybe the mom was not, you know how everyone portrays her to be a nice, kind lady? Do you think that maybe she was not such a nice lady to her neighbors, and maybe that's why that they don't care?
I don't know.
You know,
I
because
wouldn't
there's
want to
people.
work. I wouldn't want to wish that on my worst enemy, though.
Yeah, true. But I mean, there's people that are just really not a
They
very nice person.
heartless. Yeah, they're heartless.
Yeah,
You know why? Because they got money and they think they're elite. They think they're better than everybody.
yeah.
They're the kind that look down their nose at everybody.
Yeah, and maybe I think that perhaps maybe she wasn't very nice, and maybe that's why the neighbors don't care what happens to her. That's what I think.
But you know, with them not knowing what happened, don't you think? Wouldn't you be scared to live there, thinking that could happen to you?
Unless one of the neighbors did it and they're covering up for it.
Right. That's been a
Can you imagine if it was just all a reality, like you guys are saying, a reality TV, and they're just going to come out and say, "Surprise, I'm still here."
Oh my God.
Look what my Fabri-Tac did here. Kind of looked, see that? Lately, Fabri-Tac has been failing me. Look at that. It bleeded really bad and stained it. The chipboard.
It'll dry. It'll dry. It'll be wet. It'll look like that, but it won't look like that tomorrow probably.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not too concerned because it's going to be covered, but it's just kind of like troubling that it's not doing the deed that it's just lately. And I don't know.
George said, I don't even think they even know each other. That's true.
Neighbors,
Yeah.
they probably don't. They probably don't because I'm you know, I don't know my neighbors like that. Do you know your neighbors like that? And I guess you should know,
Well, I mean,
go
I
out and
do.
know your neighbors.
I know my neighbors out there where I live, but I don't know no neighbors here. Well, I know a man and a woman that live over here behind me.
A man and a woman, and you know them by man and woman.
Yeah, I wouldn't know their names. They live over here in the parish of the church. They were walking their dog. They were walking their dog one day, and they came in the parking lot here when I was pulling out, and I was telling them their dog was pretty, and they said that they lived over in the church behind here, and that they rented the parish.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Joyce, I knew I brought them. The thing that you're using to cut that. And see, that's what messed me up on my album, right? It's because I couldn't find my thing to cut my corners.
Yeah,
but I found, yeah. And Joyce, if you will PM me your address, I'll send it to you. Because you said you wanted one, right?
I got this new one because sometimes the metal one is the one that gets me sometimes.
Oh, the metal one's the one I have.
It's because you got to get it right angled in.
Oh. Joyce said, I used to know all my neighbors, but things have changed and I don't know anymore.
Yeah, we don't know. I mean, we say hi to them, but I don't know them by name. We say like,
yeah, I found it the other day, and I knew I've looked everywhere for it, and I knew I had it. I knew I had it.
yeah, these corner chompers are really good. I like my little corner chompers. Kind of makes it easier to angle and cut.
Right.
It's not absolutely necessary. It just kind of helps to keep it clean and even, I think. That's
because I cut mine too short on that one, and the corner showed, But I covered it with my lace. You know what I mean?
Yeah, It just keeps it even so that there's no
If there's one thing
wonky.
about it, this album, I really enjoyed making it, but it
Mm-hmm.
really did challenge me.
It was a challenge in itself.
Yeah, because, well, like my ribbon. Okay,
And
I
what it
got
made you
so
think outside the
excited. I got
box,
so
though.
excited about doing my front. I got so excited about doing my front, I forgot to put my ribbon around the whole book. So then I had
Hmm.
to end up putting a eyelet on each, in the middle of each, the front and the back, and tie ribbon through it.
See, but
There's
that made you
always a
think outside
way,
the
but,
box.
uh,
But that made you think outside the box.
you know, I had to get it on there
I
some
think
way.
this one thing I don't like about this chipboard, and I'm noticing it's very, very thick, the one that we got. And I don't normally order this brand. I normally order the graphics one.
Uh-huh.
Uh, but it's a little harder to get things to glue to it. Like I'm noticing even with my Barely Art, I'm having a hard time getting it to. And
It
I
might not
ordered,
be
you
the
know what?
chipboard, it might be the cardstock too.
That could be. This is well, I've always bought this one from Hobby Lobby. Now, let me tell you, I've had some issues. I don't know if you guys experience issues with shipping with Amazon, but I've placed orders with Amazon and see, it's not gluing. And they've had sending messages that packages is what do they call it? Arriving late. Um,
They're supposed
it's
to
not
give you
like
money for that.
no, they don't. You call them and they won't do anything about it because you know how when you have, it tells you, okay, it's going to be Amazon Prime, add to your cart to get it on one day shipping or whatever, next day
Right.
shipping, and you add
Well,
it's a
mine's
scam. It's a
always done
scam.
it. Mine's always done it so
No,
far.
we've had several of our packages in the last month where it says, you're going to get the next day or 2-day delivery. And
Right.
if you want, you can add, because if it's less than $25, they want you to add so that you can get it within those days. So you add stuff to your basket to get your delivery. And then when you get your delivery, when you place your order, then they'll send you a message that says that the package is arriving late.
Oh.
So remember that board I needed, the adapter I needed for my Big Shot?
Uh-huh.
Supposed to be here on the 13th. Well,
Was that the
then
A shim that you ordered?
I think so. I think it was the A.
Oh, man, because you know what?
All right.
Scrapbooking Made Simple had them today, too, for $9.99.
I don't like ordering from her, and here's
I
why.
know.
She takes
I did.
the shit.
Well, she's got better. She's gotten better. She's getting them out within a week now.
Really,
Yeah.
it would take her forever to get things shipped before.
Yeah,
But let me tell you,
she's done it a lot better.
so that thing was supposed to be here on the 13th, right? Which was what, 3 days ago, and it I had ordered it 2 weeks prior. And finally, I just had to cancel it. But you know what? It was probably heaven sent. So moving something in here, I found an adapter. I found it.
Aw. All right, Joyce.
So
I'll look for it tomorrow. I'll get it tomorrow. And um, she said I ordered from Walmart at 2, and it was delivered at my home at 6:30. Yesterday,
yes.
I ordered printer ink, and it came today from
So
Walmart.
we ordered from
You have to
Walmart, and
pay
it's done that
attention.
too.
She said you have to pay attention to who is shipping it, if it's from Amazon or from a retailer.
Yeah, Amazon's gotten really bad about stuff, though. They're not really disclosing certain. Even we ordered a sign, and luckily we were able. Nani ordered a sign and some aprons. And luckily, she was able to return it or cancel it because I guess the way it was worded, it was not the right, wasn't, the wording on it was tricky,
Messed
I
up.
guess. Yeah. And it wasn't what she was thinking she was getting. So she was able to catch it, and it was coming from, I guess, China.
Oh,
Because Amazon has a lot of that.
yeah.
Amazon has a lot of that. So you got to be careful.
Just about everything in America anymore is from China.
Yeah. Now, if you are not reading properly and
Or
don't see where
Taiwan.
it's coming from somewhere else, not in the United States, and that's why it's taking forever. It'll say you're going to get it in 2 days, but it's a lie.
I didn't
So
realize how close
though.
Taiwan was to China till I seen it on the map the other day. It's just 100 miles, I think.
Really, oh, that's not bad. That's like from here to.
I know.
Here to. Whew.
There's just like 100-mile difference in the ocean there.
Let me see. Like here to close to Carla's, not that far.
Right. You could build a bridge to it. It's what I'm, You froze. Okay, you're back. You froze.
I froze.
You froze.
I'm thinking. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking for my cover, and then I think once I get it figured. Oh.
George.
Where the craft stamp is coming from. Ding dong. I ordered a stamp the other day too, and it was a crappy stamp. It does not even stamp right, and I still never sent these back. Look, I got stuck with these because I get so busy. I'm stuck with these.
You're like Sierra. She gets stuff and lays it on the table, get to return, and it never gets returned.
It never gets returned. Yeah.
What was it you got stuck with?
I get stuck with a lot of stuff.
What'd you just show though?
Oh, those were the magnets, the little tiny little.
Oh.
Yeah. I will never be able to use
I just don't
them.
understand what in the world, how those would be used for any purpose whatsoever. Because, I mean, there's nothing whatsoever in this world that it would hold.
Again, that's a scam. And going back to Amazon and Fabri-Tac, I'm starting to think Fabri-Tac is not it's not doing its performance. And I'm starting to think that either Amazon is selling this knockoff crap or Fabri-Tac just changed their formula to something crappier.
I just bought, see, where'd I buy mine from? Hobby Lobby, I think.
Nah, Hobby Lobby sells 3-in-1. They don't sell Fabri-Tac anymore. Well, at least not here. They have 3-in-1. They don't have the Fabri-Tac anymore.
It's the one I showed you. It might be 3-in-1. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me go look. I'll be right back. Oh, it's Fabri-Fix.
I need to.
It's Fabri-Fix, I think.
Oh, Fabri. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they do sell that one, I think.
I like it.
Is it good?
Yeah, I like it.
I need to get a new Barely Art. That's what I need to do. And I ordered it, but it was taking forever. It kept saying it was going to ship, and it was going to ship, and it left the warehouse, and it wasn't getting here. And I'm like, what the heck is going on with Amazon? And I think Barely Art is just here in Texas, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Huh.
If I'm not mistaken, Barely Art is here in Texas.
Look on your
But
bottle.
I mean,
Look
it
on
could
your
be because
bottle.
I mean they become. I don't think it says it on here. It doesn't say it. But the one time, yeah, see, Arlington, Texas. And I couldn't understand why it was taking so long for something that it said it was going to get here, not to get here. I love being able to. So what we're going to do is add that there, and then that other. We're going to trim this up a little, and then our cover that I designed. The other one's going to. Where's the one there? I don't know. We'll see.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay, like that.
I
Like
won't
that.
call because I've got 15 minutes. It's not taking long because of my foot.
It's gonna take her longer because of her foot. I gotta reach out to Nana because I know that they did all the funeral thing for her mom. Hope she's all right. I know she's got a lot going on with that. I don't even know why I'm using Fabri-Tac when it's not wanting to glue right, but it's because I hate positioning something and it not being able to reposition it. It might be the paper because look, it's kind of looking funky here. Whoa, Hobby Lobby is changing things up. See what I hate when people changes things up. It kind of bleeds through. Hobby Lobby, you're failing me. What was this craft stamp about, Miss Joyce? What stamp did you get?
I had to go make sure my back door was locked.
Girl, you better do that.
Oh, I'm gonna have
I
to
was
wrap
watching
this.
a case. I was listening to another case of a they were showing some, on Mother's Day, something about, the deadliest moms who killed their children. And one of the ladies, I think her name was Darlene. It's still questionable whether or not she got accused of it, but some people think that there was no way, that it had to be the husband because, he had been behind on the mortgage and he was the breadwinner and she was the stay-at-home mom who took care of the kids and did everything. And all of a sudden, she goes to bed one night, puts her, I think, her two boys. She had an infant and two kids. I can't remember their ages, but less than 10 years old, the two kids. And she went downstairs and slept in a couch with their one kid because they were something about they were having a little sleepover or something.
Right.
like not with other kids in the house, but she was doing like a little sleepover with her two boys, and an intruder broke in, and she remembers hearing her son say something to her because she fell asleep on a couch, and she looked up, she saw a shadow of a man. She went into the kitchen to turn on the light, and she saw a knife. She picked it up and didn't realize there was blood on it. And then she saw her son. He was making moaning sound, and she went up to him and she saw blood coming in, and she's screaming. You can hear on the calling 911. She was cut. The intruder, almost slit her neck. She has bruises all over her arms where she was fighting whoever it was. And they put her in jail for life because they claimed, let me see the case. Hold on. Because I was looking up into it. They claimed that she did it just because on the little boy's birthday, a week later after his birthday, she went into his funeral site, where the cemetery, and she was popping balloons and stuff like that, and so they thought they said that she was they said that she was what do you call it, that it was suspicious that she did that.
Huh.
Mother's Day, let's see, because she did celebrated that, it was suspicious, so they accused her of being the murderer, and they threw her in jail for life.
Huh.
Oh, what is that? Mother, hold on, let me look it up.
Was there no other DNA found? Or did they even test for it?
It was on TikTok because they did it I was watching videos and it came up, and then I went in and dug in deeper. Let me see if I find it. I thought I did. Here on, let me see. But they were saying that the husband must have done it.
Joyce said she ordered the thank you stamp that she's going to sell.
What did it say? What was wrong with it?
Gracias.
It said it in Spanish?
No, I'm just kidding. I said it. No penny.
What did it say?
Shut. I don't know. My eyes was sitting. I was laying here, my eyes shut, and you was like, "Well, what did it say?" And I was like, "How do you say thank you?" And I was like, "Gracias."
Okay, I'm looking up the case again because I'm getting okay. Her name was Darlie Router. In 1996, Darlie Router told police that an intruder broke into her home in Rolette, stabbed her 2 young sons to death, and then slit her throat before escaping. She had injuries to her neck, arms, and initially the case looked like a horrific home invasion. Her son Devin and Damon were killed. Prosecutors later argued that the crime scene had been staged and that her wounds were self-inflicted. She was convicted in 1997 for the murder of one son and sentenced to death. She's always maintained that an intruder was responsible. The case is still heavily debated today because some people believe that there are unanswered questions ongoing DNA testing requests. So basically, she had the slit in her neck was almost so close that she
almost bled to death. The bruises all over
It's
her
hard to say that
arms.
you
I
didn't
mean,
cut yourself that deep.
no, yes, exactly. And but all the bruising on her arms, I mean, they on her arm, her face, she was beaten bad. She was in a hospital. And it later she later came to find out that the husband had not paid the mortgage, and there was a life insurance put on her life. He put a life insurance on her about a week before the incident.
Oh, wow.
But yet he's now walking free and she's in jail for the murder just because she went to their grave on the one boy's birthday
I mean, I would
and
have
did
done the
like,
same thing.
I know, me too. I would have done the same thing. But because of that, they said that that was suspicious and threw her in jail. I think that's BS. I
I
think
told
that
you our justice system's broken.
it is. I think it's so broken. I'm thinking I might sew this, so I might
But I mean, they
edge it.
should have checked for DNA under her fingernails
Well, it's like
and
you
under the
got dirty
kids.
cops, dirty sheriffs, and you never know. And he was very well known. He ran a very allegedly a business. They had the house was a beautiful, huge house, and it was her dream home. She was well known. Um, but he wasn't paying the mortgage and he was behind on the mortgage, and then he took out a life insurance on it, and then all of a sudden this occurred, and I'm thinking, okay, this clearly gives me the impression that the husband was behind it. It had to be, because why would you put a life insurance on your wife? I don't even know why I don't know, I kind of, although I have this, I kind of like this, but I know I don't want that on my journal cover. Decisions. But it just goes to show there are some people out there. This one took a lot of ink. Wow, this took a lot of ink.
Oh, I printed my stuff today on that matte photo paper, and oh my God, it's beautiful. And that's why I was cussing, because it was messing up my pretty paper.
Matte photo paper? What's the brand?
I don't know. I have to see you the link. I got it off Amazon. But oh, it made it so pretty. It made it so vibrant.
Vibrant, yeah. A lot of those photo papers give you high quality printing. It's a really good high quality printing. Thinking about this is what I'm thinking, like that. And since I'm going to do my signatures kind of hidden, I don't normally like to show my, I don't know about you. I don't like my signatures to show.
So
You know why? I don't like my signatures to
you
show.
can't never get them even.
No, it's not that I can't get them even, because I mean, if you put the template, it's the thing. I just don't like the look. I don't think it's pretty. You're limited to, I'm not sure if I want to put
I
a
like it when
stitch.
they do that and add beads. I like it when the spine shows and they add beads.
Beads. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I kind of like I don't like the signature showing. I don't know if I want to stitch the paper. I don't know if I want to do that. I think it'll
So
give it
it's
a
a
nice
card
little
stock
look.
and then glue in the card stock.
Yeah, like stitch it down here with the sewing machine, because then it would give it that leather, the real leather look. But I'm such a lazy crafter. I know it gives it an added touch. Oh, God, I hate that.
I hate that I'm a lazy crafter. And I hate that I'm admitting that I am a lazy crafter. But it gives it a good touch, so I'm going to sew it. We'll go ahead and distress this stuff.
But yeah, I couldn't figure out why one sheet would print borderless, and then the next one it had just a little tiny border around it.
And what was causing it?
I don't know.
I'm going to open it. Are you really going to open an Etsy? That's amazing, Joyce. I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Are you going to sell your that's right, you were telling me about
you can sell on coffee too, though. And Etsy they take too much of your profit.
They do. The problem is you don't get traffic. Like I don't get traffic much.
Oh.
So it's a lot. You'll get more traffic
on Etsy, yeah.
Especially for what she's doing, because I think she's going to be selling her little
crochets.
Yes, her little charms and stuff that she makes.
Yeah.
And she probably will make more off of Etsy with that kind of stuff than she would on coffee, sorry.
Okay.
It would probably sell more of she would get more of an audience, traffic, whatever you want to call it. At this point, I'm just, I baked the other day because I was I had requests on top of all the stuff that I do. Remember, I was selling bread here. Yeah, I have people here in this community that, even though there's another lady that's now selling sourdough, they still want my sourdough. And I'm like, oh my God. Every time I say I'm not going to make it this week, I have someone, can you please make me my sourdough?
Oh.
And I'm like, I'm tired, but so I got up Friday morning to be able to bake it for the lady, but I had already gone to sleep at, I don't know, crack of dawn because I had to do the stretch and fold, but I had to bake it early. So yeah. Anyhow, that's my little rant for today. I'm always ranting though. I haven't distressed stuff like this in a while, so I'm a little rusty, guys.
I crochet on paper for journals and some of my other crochet.
I need to make coffee. That's what I needed to do. That's great, Joyce. I think that's awesome that you're doing that. I think that's really good. Are your sons going to help you with that? Get to figure out Etsy? Etsy is no joke. Look at that. These little things from
yes.
From I think I got these from Temu. They're no good.
Oh, they come apart.
They don't last long. Look at that. Yeah, they come apart.
I think I have some that does it too.
Did you get them from Temu?
No, I don't know where they came from. I think I might have got them from a D-stash or something. So, it's hard telling where they came from.
Oh, I was seeing that Tim Holtz has come out with a new paper. He's got new paper come out.
Really?
Yeah, he's got new paper collection out. I saw something that popped up on my YouTube, and I'm like, I thought he was retiring.
Since he put out the last paper last month?
Oh, I didn't know he put one paper out last month. It might have been the same one, and I'm just behind.
Oh.
I don't normally catch up with a lot of stuff because
I
I'm
told you he
here
had
and
some
there.
new paper.
Oh well, then maybe that's maybe that's what it was, and I'm like, wait, he just came out with a new. But it almost looks like this. It almost looks like his old paper.
But it's in colors now, like pink, color family.
No, it's not grungy. Distress.
Yeah.
The
But
one
I
I
mean,
the one I
it's in
saw
color
looked like his
family.
old.
It's in color family, so
Oh,
it's
because the
still
one I saw
grungy.
looked like his old one. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of old and vintagey. Okay, I'm thinking this, but I am gonna sew it, and I think I might just go ahead and do one for like this for the inside. I think that's pretty cool. But I like that. I'm just torn because
Oh,
I'm
that's
so
pretty.
lazy. I know it's an added touch, but I'm so lazy. I've gotten to the point I just don't I don't want to be
You don't
adding
be
to
bothered
the.
with it. You don't want to be burned out on it before you even get it made.
Well, not only that, it's because I gotta pop out the sewing machine, put in the thread, and I know
Yeah.
it's character and but all those added steps is just like there used to be a time I loved doing all that, but now it's just like I just want to get it over and done with. But I know
You
it'll
need
add.
you need one of my little handy hand sewers.
I tried one of those. I think I have one of those, and I just don't like using them.
They're hard to figure out.
Yes, they are. In fact, I might have one right. Let me see. And I did have it here. Right
They're
here.
handy once you get them going.
Yeah, once you get it going, I got it from the Goodwill. Look. You got to get it going, though. It's just not.
Yeah. That's a singer. That's a good.
Yeah, it's to get it going. It's another story. It's a story in itself.
You have to hold that thread. You have to hold it when it gets going. Let it get going.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna print. I gotta do some coffee dye paper. I don't have
I'm
any more
waiting on
coffee
you to
dye
send
paper
me
because
them.
the last time I did it
I'm
was.
waiting on you to send me them stencils so I can make you some.
That's right, because I need. I know you're probably saying, May, when are you gonna get that done?
No, I'm
I need.
not. I'm not really. I'm not.
I do. I need to get doing. Okay, this is gonna go like that. I think I like
I ought
this
to make
one.
you some with the stencils I got.
I know. I gotta get it all done. I'm hoping after our little our thing on Monday, because we're supposed to be having a meeting, I can come and work on all the stuff I need to do. I think I'm going to print another one of this.
I guess it's just me, you, and Joyce here now.
Well, we could probably end it. I'm going to print this one because I think this one will be perfect. I just love this one. It's pretty. Let's see, make sure. My printer always changes
I don't
settings,
remember
like
seeing that
putting
one.
it. This one? It's in there. But my printer, I keep putting it, I give it the command, like what tray I want it to come off and whether I want border or not. It keeps changing on me.
Yeah, I've got a thing where I can put fit to page, or fill the page.
Mhm.
That's my
Well,
only two
click on
choices. I did.
you don't have the one that says borderless
I
or
put
border?
fill the page, and it makes it without a border. But some of them
Try
printed with a little border. It
We'll
must have
try
switched
seeing
back.
if you can possibly get it to do borderless.
But I don't remember seeing that piece there. What number is that? Because it ain't in those first 10, is it?
It's 26, page 26.
Okay. See, I don't. Mine just has 10 pages.
That's not right. Yours
I've done,
can't
I've done
possibly have.
something wrong.
Yeah, because the main pages is 31. Oh, you're looking at the 10 pages of the journal covers. This is the 8.5 by 11, which is 31 pages. The journal one, you're printing this one. Hold on. You're printing these. So you got 31 of the full pages, right? And then the journal pages are these. And that should have, I would do it with a
No,
border,
mine
because
didn't.
that way
Mine
you'll
didn't
have the
have a
stitch.
rose. There. See, I did.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't even remember seeing that one.
Miss Penny, are you serious? You should have.
Seriously, I had the one that has the London post. Telephone booth, right? One has a little bird on it, and one has a typewriter on it, and the other one has a typewriter on it.
That's the journal pages. Those are the journal pages. Now these, I would do it with the border, because that way you'll have the stitch. But this is the
Oh, well, see, some of
pages.
There they are. There they are. I printed them, and then some of them printed without the border, and then only two of them printed with the border. But I don't remember that rose.
This is 10 pages. These are 10 total 10 pages. And then this one is the main 8.5 by 11 pages that are total 31.
Okay, I'll look for them.
Yeah. If not, just let me know so I can email it. But you should have it all. Because the other ladies, I send them the same link, and even the design team members printed them. So yeah, you should be able to have all these. Yeah, it's a total of, with the journal pages, is a lot more. All right, guys, I'm getting tired, and I got to go in the morning to the shop because I got a meeting with the investor.
It's almost 2:00. It's 2:00. Well, 1:25 here, so I need to take my medicine to go to bed.
I probably will pop in tomorrow. Today, Sunday, later in the evening, so that I can continue to work on this, since I'm a little behind.
I don't know where I'll be. If I'm here, I'll hop in.
Maybe I'll feel like, okay, maybe I'll pop in and get my what do you call that thing? Sewing machine out. Maybe if I feel like it.
Handy Stitcher. Happy Stitcher.
No, not the little handy. No, I'm not doing that. I tried it once and it was crappy. Nani tried it too and it was crappy. I paid $3.99, so I wasn't too upset. I haven't gotten rid of it. That's what you get for paying cheap.
Right.
Hey, at least I but that's not the first time I tried one of those. Thank you, Miss Joyce. I hope you guys like that collection.
I'll look tomorrow.
Yes, you need to, because I'm pretty sure it's all there. But I know you've been working on your other album.
Uh-huh. I was just gonna make it with these 8 pages.
No way.
I've been
No
hunting my coffee dye paper and
I
my
need to
other vintage paper to add to it.
Oh my God. Are you serious, Miss Penny? You really thought that I made a 10-page collection? You're probably saying this May. You should have known. Didn't you see me do the YouTube video of it?
No, remember I went to the bathroom and I missed it.
No, I did a video on
I
a
know
video.
it. It was that night
No,
that.
no. I did. I showed it on live, but then I did a video
Oh, okay.
of giving everyone that doesn't watch the lives to see
I
it.
thought I watched your videos, but
No, I showed the whole shebang, and then now I gotta give you guys a cover. I've just been so busy, guys. Y'all probably think I'm full of excuses, but I'm trying to make Nani successful.
didn't you make it in the format that I like to?
With the borders? No.
No, didn't you make it landscape too?
No, I didn't make it landscape because
it's all portrait. Okay.
Yeah, it's all portrait because since it's a tall, skinny journal.
Okay.
But you can flip the pages. I mean, you can flip the pages this way. I mean, although for this one, probably not so much. It won't look pretty.
No, it won't work good. No.
Yeah, but because it's a tall, skinny journal.
That's fine. I've never made one of those. So see.
Yeah.
I've never made a tall, skinny journal.
Well, then now you're going to. Now you're going to make a tall, skinny journal. Now you have to. You're not going. Now you have to.
Okie dokie.
Make a tall, skinny. All right, guys, we're going to get off here. I will be back on Sunday night, and I know I'll be back Monday because I have several meetings because we're launching of this site.
George said I started making one, and I guess I'll just finish what I started.
You started making one what?
Tall, skinny journal.
One what? Oh. Yeah, you got to finish what you start. It's the only way. Finish what you start.
Is it okay if we add other kits to your kits? You don't. Like, okay, like if I wanted to put like vintage women, like tall women, like you know what I'm talking about?
Oh. I mean, I don't care, but
okay.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't go. Tall vintage women.
I like Victorian.
Where are those
from? Seven Plaza.
Oh, Seven Plaza. Hey, but there's some. Did you see the women that's in the collection?
I guess I haven't. I seen the pictures of the women. Did you make some tall women?
Yeah, there's women in there.
Okay. Well, then I won't have to have
tall women. Not tall women, but there's some pictures of women in here.
Okay. I mean, I've got the ones of the women that's in the picture form, but I wanted some that
the passport women. Yes.
No, I want women that shows the dress.
The full women.
The full size.
The whole body.
Yeah. Is that are those in there?
You want?
Huh?
No, I don't have
Oh,
any.
okay.
No, I do not have that.
How dare you
I know,
leave out a
right?
woman? What you got against a woman? What that woman ever do to you?
I don't know.
George
She
said
looked at me
tall.
weird.
Tall women.
Oh, tall. No, I think she said tall, skinny. She's never done one, but I guess she's gonna start one.
Oh. A tall journal.
I'm every woman inside of. Is that how the song goes? I think I'm wrong. I know I
I
am.
know the tune that you're singing, yeah.
I'm every woman inside of me. I'm gonna fold that one over because I'm every woman. We're gonna fold that one over because that one that way. That is.
But my pages that did mess up, I'm just going to use them for, I can use them for pockets or ephemera or anything, you know, or back.
Yeah, like little clusters. I would cut
Yeah.
them up for clusters. That's what I was. I did one that I wanted to do on the journal pages, the one that's 10 pages, because those are the journal pages. I did it borderless, and it cut off my stitching, so I'm just gonna cut those up into
I'm
other
not going to throw
stuff
them away.
to make
Paper
clusters and
costs
stuff
too
like
much.
that.
But paper costs too much money to throw away.
Exactly. Heck yeah, I don't throw anything away at all.
Or
I mean, I'm probably
I
like,
could just turn it over and print my ephemera on it, because you don't look at the back of
yeah,
ephemera anyway.
exactly. And that's probably a smart thing to do, because that way you have that as a backing for your tags and stuff like that. That's probably that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Here, I'm going to put some acetate.
But every time I'd come in here and push print, it'd say low paper in the printer, and I have to go in there. I pulled that tray out more times today than I've ever. Oh my God!
I
It
had
just
to buy more ink for my big industrial printer. That stuff, that ink, that's $100 some.
wow.
But here's the
It
but.
lasts you all year though.
No, well, no, not that one. You know why? Because that's the one I've been printing all the collections. Not to mention, I printed out and sent to Miss Patricia, ordered for me to ship it to her. So I printed all the collections for her to ship it to her.
They've been doing phone calls, but I've not got to join any of them.
No, I think
I'm always asleep here with the baby.
Yeah, no, I think she kind of dials by mistake.
Oh.
Like today, I was butt dialing somebody, and I looked. I'm like, what the heck? Who the heck is this? I didn't even know who I was butt dialing, but it was apparently a, sometimes you get a phone that pops up on your thing, and
If you touch it, it'll start dialing it.
yeah, and I'm like, whose number is this that I just butt dialed? And we were looking for Clover for the shop for POS, and I was butt dialing whoever called. I'm like, yeah, no, we don't want to be making that call. All right, guys. Anyway,
All right.
I
Good
will
night,
try to do better as
everyone.
far as my videos. But it's gonna be, I put an acetate and we folded over that flap, and then that flap will go like that, like so, and then you have a little pocket, and then you have your little, I know that I'll probably have to do a little video on this, but that'll pop in like so. In there, it should pop in there. Like, yep, it
Hope you
does.
have a good night, Joyce, and I'll write down your address tomorrow.
Yes. All right, guys, I'm gonna pop out because I gotta get up at 6:30 to get ready to go.
All right. Hope you have a good night. Hope Nani's still
You
feeling
guys too.
better.
Thank you for being. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you guys for the prayers too, because she's had quite a. She did a. Before you guys go, she did this last year. She ended up in the hospital
Right.
for a week, because she got some kind of a
Stomach bug.
like a infection. No, it was she. We don't know how she got the infection. We don't know if she ate something from where she was working and it was bad, but it created like a
It got in her
parasite in her
gut.
stomach. It got in her gut, yeah. And so then from there they found out her iron was low, so they did an iron transfusion. And then so she's been, she's been having to go to the enterologist for her stomach, and then her iron, dealing with her iron. So then they did another transfusion, but it kind of weakened her, and she was having a lot of symptoms of her. But they told her she would feel that way. They just had her manager scheduled her to work, even though she had just gotten out of the doctor's office, and she told him, "Hey, I just got out of the doctor." They scheduled her anyway. Even though she had told him that she had a doctor's appointment, and she says, "I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it on time." And so when she got into work, she wasn't feeling good, and she had to call him and tell him hey, you guys need to send someone else to
Cover me.
cover me. And it took them almost 4 hours to send somebody. And she was in that little shack because she's by herself in the shack, the little coffee kiosk along the highway. Luckily, she's only like 4 or 5 minutes away from here, from the house.
Uh-huh.
So I drive down and pick her up. But anyway, all right, guys, I'm gonna get off.
All right. Bye-bye.
And thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you guys a lot. I'm sorry I'm a little behind on stuff.
All right. Go to bed.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.